problem on Overpass.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just ripped it straight off. And look at the odds. You can see there is a slight edge to MIBR.
Oof, that's surprising to me. Does that say more about BCG or more about MIBR?
I know that whenever I've glanced, and it is passing glances at BCG and what they're up to, it hasn't been great.
Oh, their results are shit.
Yeah, okay. I just want to get that out of the way.
MIBR lost to Astralis yesterday 2-0. BCG lost to the MongolZ, but that's an expected loss. BCG are on a 5-series losing streak. A loss to Ill Will, Alliance, Next, OG, and the MongolZ to round that out. They would love to get a win.
Yes.
So CT side start. Nobody starting big.
Oh, it's wide open for taking.
Unless they go mid to A. No, just cave to B. Okay. Well, you play for this. You know you're playing retake.
Yeah. That's why Aragorn's got the smoke kit flash.
They're not biting. They think this could be fake heavy. Going to hear the steps now. As soon as he confirms that. Here's the bomb being punched on in. The rotation starts to meander over. It looks like they are going to pipe heavy through heaven. I don't know about this.
It's a little avant-garde for sure. And then Z's got his work cut out for him. Primed and ready and on the move. Electronic will tap him. Insani going to be throwing out some flashes to try and help his boys take some space towards the back box, but they go down. Nice headshot from Simple and Crazy. Utiris, goes down, but they'll take the retake comfortably.
Yeah, easy stuff. Okay. So, look, when you open the pistol round in that fashion, you know that there is a likelihood that you will be playing retake B. So you've already spoken about what type of way they take B and how we're going to approach the retake. What is our focus going to be? How are we going to take these key areas back? That's something that you have to be talking about. As you can see, Taz behind the team.
I mean, if you can get away with that, that's lovely because you're strong on A at the start and you can comfortably have a plan for the retake B.
Yeah, you have a whole new set of problems when the retake, right? Obviously, the variables become much harder to control. But as long as you have an idea when you go out with those pistols, that's why the pistol variants, people have had to coin toss because there is such a high level of differences in the way that you can approach those situations. But bomb goes down, it means Force By comes out. There's a Galil for Insani, Klim gets the other. These are the two stars. But for MIBR, just a quick note, this team, we only ever have really seen them play, at least 2026, domestically. So their results, even though they look good, are hard to gauge.
Right. This donut walk. Crazy's going to just throw a defensive smoke as playing the Pixel. Gets the info safely. New port of call, perhaps. Utiris has been invested this whole time on the tuck. He's take one, gets taken down, and now you're hoping they overlook you.
So many moving pieces.
Yeah, right. So LNZ activates up the ramp.
Well, you bring the bomb back to B.
Would, yeah. Utiris leaves his hidey hole. Breno confirms his position, whereabouts, and gets caught off on that deep line held by Simple. LNZ surges forward. Oh, Venom Zera caught. Hang on. This is really, you've lost the potency of this open B bomb site. I'm detecting a theme. It's a 4-on-2. LNZ is going to be hard-pressed to be able to provide the cover that Klim needs. They need kills is what they need. The extension of Electronic could be the first. Just like that, an overstep. He was looking for some answers and gets a whole lot more. A face full of left from the tech. No, then Klim posts down, nearly had Simple. Hands LNZ something he can manage with 18 seconds left. Goes wide. Mutiris couldn't handle it. And BC.Game 2 for 2 on the B retakes.
All right, well, they're going to force them down to the eco now, MIBR. A couple of punchy shots, sure, but all in all, nothing to get too excited about. So BCG looking for this 3-0 start. That's exactly the scoreline Simple has right now. How many casualties can they avoid giving away in this one? MIBR, what's your approach going to look like? A couple of Deegs invested, a P250, a Techno for Klim. Klim gets fed a lot of resources. It makes sense, but he also makes some ego moves.
Right.
So, for example, yesterday in the game versus Astralis, the last round of the Mirage map was won by Yabi with an ace on a hero AK. Klim gets the opening kill on B-App's balcony with the AWP, but instead of running away, he stays on the balcony and then repicks, dies. I'm not saying the whole round is his fault, but it's a bad death to give away, especially when you look at the minimap at the time.
Round-defining one.
Yeah, so you will need to button things up because as much as just giving one kill back over the other way in certain rounds doesn't look like a lot, these CT setups are very fragile in certain scenarios, right? What type of gap is there? How long is the rotation? So there's certain things you should and shouldn't do. As we are on board with Linus. 1 minute on the clock, as we'll see him just waltz around the map here to his demise very shortly.
Counter-terrorists win.
Wonderful. It's always fun with the chat when Simple's in, because obviously you get more viewers. But then the Simple versus Iowa stands, they just kind of know that they control each other and be very prickly. So that's kind of nice. That's always fun. Well, odds tipped very quickly, didn't they?
Wow,
just
that's all it took.
Just a pistol round with the conversions and get MIBR out of here. All right, first gunny, guys. Lock in for this one. Door smoke lobbed out. Aragon will set them up for early B lane pressure. So on the other side, a donut smoke dotted in. They've gone deep molly. So with the CZ defense, they've just literally gone deep molly. They haven't gone double molly. They didn't go elbow smoke. So they're going to have a little bit more util, right? They're going to be able to lob out and block and play for longer with this. Sure, they haven't gone full press mid. Well, Venom, you're in trouble here.
He's getting cleared, but nails it. Effortless in his dispatch of Aragorn. Opening kill for MIBR into the first gun. Bombs outside B doors with all this mid space as well. The options are endless. So he starts to probe donut angles. Electronic is hiding in the cave smoke. Hoping to catch Venom Zero on the fade. Looks like Venom's going to wait it out and then swing him. Going to clear it. He's so ready. Beautifully handled by Venom. Gets himself his second, so 2 kills in the feed. Electronic, a couple of nasty deaths already conceded.
Should be able to park this one up now.
Looks like they're going to waltz into a wide open A site.
Yeah, so BCG with the 3 remaining players are stacking over towards B. And they're likely going to find themselves saving. Nobody's lingering around on a lurk, so there's not even a cheeky kill. They might be able to scamper back and be able to find a way to contend. This one should be done and dusted, and the util being plopped on the other side of the map should secure exactly what we already knew. Round done. Bomb goes in. 40 seconds on the clock now, and that'll be 3-1. So MIBR, thanks to Venom Zero, get themselves their first round of play on their map choice. I really want to drive home the level of domestic opponent that MIBR have been facing this year. So let me just bring up some numbers for all that fun stuff. So they played 79 maps this year.
Okay.
Right?
That's
the
a lot of
only
Brazilian
European
flags.
opponent that they have played was Astralis yesterday. Otherwise, it has all been against South American teams. There might be, I was going to say there might be a Marsborn knocking around in here, but no, right? You've got like Gaming Gladiators, Shinden, Magna, Imperial.
Those are all losses as well.
Yeah. And this has only started recently, the L's, but they did have this crazy boot camp stretch early when LNZ first joined. They were playing so many LAN events, and that's what got them high up in the VRS to start off the season. But otherwise, they haven't had any European campaigns until now. So essentially, this event is seeing the fruits of their labor and how they match up against international opponents.
Simple missed the elbow, or chose not to throw it.
Yeah, they've just gone deep molly again, so it's fine. If you're starting like this, you're not expecting a fast mid from MIBR.
You'd be right to think so. Lower pace to this one. Simple's AWP starts donuts, so we can be responsible for that mid line. They find the double stack. Oh, Electronic goes down after one. LNZ keeps their advantage stable.
That's both B defenders. Site is currently open, but they're not to know. Big rotation coming in from 2 players right now.
Simple versus Insani, likely.
Need to be careful there with the footsteps too, because if the players did press forward in cave after those kills, they'll get all that info for free. So long smoke deployed, grouping up now basically ramp. All 4 remaining players of MIBR. Cave block smoke, but they're still covered off, both short and long. Need something crazy. Pardon the name, pun.
Okay, looking like a very comfortable round here for MIBR. Disruptive Incendiary buys a little bit of time, shaves some time off of those smokes, so the long one will fade.
Still on A.
Bomb has been planted.
Gosh.
Simple still on A. Who's saving again?
Guess he doesn't want to give up his AWP.
3-2.
That one came just as easy as the previous.
Yeah.
Get 2 kills, force a save. Sure, you're building up a bit of a bank, but you will start having to go for some of these, or at least have an opening gambit that you're fully backing.
Sure. So there's 2 rounds in a row where we haven't seen them go for the mid press. Maybe there's a change to be had there.
Yeah.
3 rifles staying alive with the loss bonus into the next does mean that there are going to be drops available. Tourist and Simple can both get a gun over in the hands of Aragon and Electronic, so they'll be all good for another full buy. That won't come into too much of a concern just yet. But in both of these rounds 1 for MIBR, they've only needed 2 kills, and both of those frags have, in both occasions, have come on Aragon and Electronic.
Yeah.
So the B-bomb site feeling like a little bit of a weakness right now.
Five rounds, and we've got the face to palm.
You need to be down the other end, Chief. The guys up this end, they're having to play the B retake simulator right now.
Yeah.
Down that other end and have a word. But okay, yet to really get into any fireworks with this one.
It's coming. Team talk has been had. Kraz uses his 30 seconds, and it looks like, yeah, A-Rush has got the lineup. Reno.
Gear shift out of the timeouts call.
Excuse me, Smoking Donut. Throwing a quick one, and it's Crazy's responsibility. Throws down his block incendiary, feels the pressure, and they're straight through. Oh, what a shot from Clem! He gets them both!
Save again.
Oh, that's rough off the tee, off the back of a timeout. That is going to be having you feeling all weird.
You haven't seen them play aggro mid for control at all, right? So you're thinking, okay, maybe they're playing like a 3-2. And you've just gone absolutely screaming into that A site. Clem has hit some bangers, and we just have another 40-second save. It's more than that, but
League, huh?
Yeah.
League. 3
rifle rounds consecutively. Sure, lost bonus building, they can drop again. Once more, guns not the problem. And you just took a timeout for this. So you're being dictated to right now. That's one of the last things you want to see happen. You need to be controlling the tempo and the tone, and it's the opposite in this stretch of 3 right now. So all tied up here. Even dumping nades to make sure they hold on to these guns.
Okay, 3 consecutive and convincing.
But it's crazy again. It's again just another 2 kills and another round. 6 kills equates to 3 rounds in this equation. So, all right, we go again.
One more.
Is this one over? As easy as that.
Give us a proper round, some back and forth, some tit for tat, some to and fro.
Now they're just doing a walk. They don't play aggressive mids. They don't jump up and see B lane. They have a player forward in cave. Electronic's not feeling any spams. Crazy and Mutiris need to connect, but Mutiris has the worst weapon of the FAMAS. Here they come.
Crazy, nothing, absolutely nothing. Mutiris is accepting feed.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is rough.
It doesn't feel like they can make a wrong call. Like it looks good, don't get me wrong. I like what MIBR are doing, but there's never a moment when these rounds feel like they're drawn into a scenario where it can be trade. Okay, it just win, fight, round done. 4 straight for MIBR, and they might come with only a handful of kills again.
Yeah, so it's what, 7 kills is equated now?
Into 4 rounds.
Yep.
This is a non-starter so far.
LNZ's calling a good game. Running rings around them. Individuals are popping off.
Feign simple mid presence, smoke off cave, deny vision.
But they're starting 3B, like with no insight or info or ramp push. It's not like you're not like you're going for lane info early and then you can gamble elsewhere.
Oh, mate. Well, don't you worry. Everyone can get a gun again. That's not a problem. Drops are available.
Crazy.
So I'm saying to myself, if I'm the coach or I'm LNZ, I'm saying they have to do something aggressive middle now. Whether it's first timing, second timing, they have to play for some map control. And it's still half-hearted. It is on the second timing, right? These are some of these traps. So there you go. Flashes come through. There's the second wave once they've established. But they're going to siphon through a lot of their nades to get this control, right? So there's another smoke. They used a couple of HEs. They used an incendiary. They used a couple of flashes. They're going to siphon through this quickly if they want to maintain this territory. As util being juggled. Beautiful. B lane players, Flasher and Sunny. He comes out mid. He gets control. Those smokes worth nothing. And still the entire map to macro into if you're LNZ.
The cave setup.
But doesn't it all feel so committed? It's not like, oh, we're going to do this, get a kill, drop back, do this.
It's like 2014 where it's just like, I play this position, I am the cave player.
Yeah.
Cave.
They're double HEing there? Oh, it's just single. Still.
Wow.
Boys.
Nothing. Crazy.
Dude, you can't save again. Well, you can.
You can. You shouldn't, but you can.
You are being absolutely pants right now.
What Simple just grabs his microphone. Nothing, eh? A clear.
Oh, and the great flash.
And then you don't save anything. Oh, God.
Yeah, it can get worse, apparently. Well, at least you've got the loss bonus to work with now. It's built out.
I told you, I play A.
I'm not sure what's going on. There's no like jiggle, block. There's no setup into this, into this. It's just static.
Yeah.
You got to kill on the AWP at least. Are they going to lose it all?
He does! Oh, agony. That's a bit of a record scratch moment indeed. MIBR 5 on the trot. BC.Game are uninspiring.
Well, they've just bought 2 Famouses. That inspires me even less.
Why don't we do something pushy? Like,
oh, yeah, we as in BCG.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. I was like, you and me. I was like, well, we get to witness the dismay of this and the people
brutal,
people are dining on this. This is Sunday lunchtime. They've got their fork and knife out. They're having a good old gnaw on what is some juicy BCG fat.
Yeah, it is. It's rough around the edges. Little A main push, get some info, put your pieces in the right place. They elected to start CT.
Yes, makes sense.
It does.
They won the pistol. It was a nice retake.
Good retake.
Dealt with the force. Won against the eco. It was all going so well up until that point.
It was.
And now it's 5-0.
All right. We're back into the mix. What's LNZ cooking up now? It looks like he wants his troops going to go for an A main walk.
They've really done a lot of A stuff. Look, here's what will go a long way. An opening kill that isn't immediately traded.
Yeah.
But that's what you need, BCG.
You've thrown a nice, well-timed block
through
smoke.
this?
No way.
They're canning it. They've canned it. All right, the first time they felt
A good block smoke.
a little bit of resistance.
Crazy's thrown a nice smoke. That's true. Now they're going to pivot middle. Muteris will get the info safely off a jump spot. That's my call. You can't get one tap by Insani if you're doing this properly, right? Oh, yeah, Klim fires it off. Doesn't hit the shot, though. Muteris gets the info he needed. Smoke
That's
on
their
towards
last
red room.
smoke.
There's so many other nades, though. Mollies and flashes could get you into the snipe.
Look at, it's such a passive setup coming out right now. So, okay, finally something that feels like, okay, we're playing for info, we're blocking. The B defense are not committed, forward ramp or cave. 35 seconds, that comes in. That's huge.
That's a huge one.
That's got to be round winning.
Catches Insani. I think you're right. The smoke break was their last hope. Venom's going to be running through the smoke. That's really how you want this to go down. Then finds one electronic and necessary frag. Okay, we've got ourselves around. BC.Game have found a little bit of hope.
I just think with the limited resistance that's been felt for MIBR, they've all done such a good job of accruing a lot of money, so they're not going to be in any issues with the buys for the rest of this half, really. So at least there's something back. And the setup that they had to adopt was so passive, right? Players not committing for those forward fights, doing jiggles and blocking with the util. And that was essentially the difference maker in that players successfully stalled out territory. Because even in those other rounds, let's say the Venom Zero one where he gets one pushing ramp, okay, the fight comes his way. But then the second one was too easy in a cave. Then the double up was two players, LNZ and Venom Zero, both clearing. Where the round's only just in its opening stages, and they were just losing so many bodies. The Klim double entry into A on the A rush. There's been a lot that's gone against BCG. But finally something. Will it lead to more? So not losing any HP on your B lane control, or I tell a lie, 14 points of health. But otherwise, you're not critically injured. You're not having to worry about just getting naded or wallbanged. So they get this space very easily. Klim looking for the head-to-head against Simple.
Simple connects.
But he is pinned in Donut.
Yeah. Hold this line. Worried about the red smoke,
Yeah,
though.
that is a problem. Oh, no, it's
Mind?
not.
No, it's not. Mutiris loses his head. LNZ just jumps up heaven and finds the tap.
So LNZ would love the molly from Klim so he could molly back Donut. There you go. Someone else will do it. And caught him.
Hooked him.
Now it's on Crazy.
Yeah, nice first headshot. Controls the spray for a second. Removes Venom Zera, but the access to the A site granted. Fast flank from
Good
Electronic.
timing.
You think he should have their backs turned here. Catches the planter exposed. Very good timing on that flank. A nice activation from Electronic. And now Klim! Oh! And with a quick spin, puts him down. He's so nonchalant about it.
I just knew that was going to happen, apparently.
Yep.
He just looked so casual about that 1v2. He was an absolute robot in and out of the server.
That's so quick.
It was a little bit sloppy from MIBR, right? After they kill Simple, they just start pathing and not expecting another player donut. This double kill that comes in from Crazy, if they just waited for the molly to subside their own molly and then took wider pathing, Crazy doesn't get that double. But none of that matters. The Klim is just going to win a absolutely stunning 1v2. Just, oh, mate, so easy. Absolutely cooked them.
Yeah, straight back into the action, though. It looks like it's going to be heavy B lean from the T side. 3 CTs started here for BCG. Looks like Klim was thinking about getting a boost up, but Electronic is going to be playing into cave. Crazy going to join him as well. Who takes that first peek? Peek at your own peril, because the AWP is trained. Klim ready to receive Crazy if you overextend here. Indication of their intention. Peeks into Klim. That's the end of him. Crazy gone. Electronic needs two, and it's a very quick two. Ball on the floor, a third available, hits him through the wall. Massive round from Electronic, but still Simple goes down to the pre-fire, and it's not over yet. Venom Zera pulls them back into an even keel. Can't extend with an MP9. It's not a fight Aragon can take. Electronics heroics.
It's all going to be timing, isn't it, for Insani?
Barrel poke out. Yeah, that's enough. It betrays him.
Just go A.
And they will. Oh, that's back-to-back rounds where BCG have had an opportunity and it has just been ripped out of their hands.
There's been some crazy moments today already. Like the mollying each other in the last series. That was curious. The 1v2 for Klim gets even more quick. Yeah, give it a play, bud. Just get stuck in. Yeah. The Klim 1v2 gets more quizzical when you know that they denied the plan. Right, Electronic killed the guy planning the bomb.
Yeah.
And then they
push the smoke.
Right? That is what happened.
That is exactly what happened. Well, maybe it's because was the donut player forced to fight? Was he too far forward?
It could have been.
So then he's pushing CT to try and trade?
Had to fight.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to play it again for us on YouTube. We'll get to watch it again. Not you guys at home, but us.
Yeah.
Okay, so BCG really just have one gun round.
Yeah. Definitely grounds for a lot more. At least two more.
7-5, there's still a conversation. 8-4 and no pistol. Pack her up.
Down easy. Entry provided. Breno just opens up the bomb site just like that. Strolls in. demands respect. Mutiris goes down. It all falls into place. Okay, 5 alive. Simple will give this one a go. Nice headshot.
All right, while he winds this up, audio-only listeners, simple as in a unwinnable 1v4 situation. Check this out, Alex. Okay, so this was score 4-5. So it's literally a one-round gap. If they won, this would have been tied up 5-5. Electronic gets a good timing coming through donut. Breno's trying to plant. He dies. 38 seconds.
Bombs down.
Bombs down.
He pushes forward.
So I think they've communicated to each other when he goes to get the bomb.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Right, we'll get him as he's trying to get the bomb, because you know where it is. So Electronic's pathing forward donut. Guy in the CT smoke is ready to go. What is this? Why am I such a boomer with technology?
No, it's just...
Is this me?
No, it's just betraying you.
But either way,
yeah,
Electronic paths forward. Yeah,
Completely.
just didn't need to happen.
Ooh,
Didn't need to happen. Ooh.
Rough one.
Sorry, everyone. I don't know if they can hear that or not.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. All right, I'm checking what's going on. A-Stream, third map, Astralis versus a Bait, who are trying to turn their season around. We've got ParaVision versus FOKUS. That'll be a fun game to see FOKUS measure up against ParaVision.
It's going to be a test for them.
So we're at the halftime break. We are going to get action back underway in a moment. You can see freeze time, middle of the screen starting to tick on down. Overpass up next, the choice of BCG. Biggest issue I have for that fact is they will be starting on the T side.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't really feel like they've gotten their legs about them yet. So let's see. Can they offer any resistance
Chad
right
has
now?
told us if they lose this pistol, it's done.
Pack it up.
Pack it up. Let's find out. Donnie is walking. He is advancing. So this patient play is going to pay off. Crazy takes his head. Pulls Breno out of donut as they pincer in through middle.
Breno has a lot of work ahead of him. He needs to.
Oof! Oh! How's that for two? Impeccable double kill. A third looking available as the teammates arrive. They rock up in time. It goes from bad to worse for BCG. Blocked at the smoke, the spam through. Aragorn left hanging on by a thread. And Simple's still here as well.
Oh. What? Is this? Is it Murphy's Law where everything can and will go wrong? Yeah.
Whoa.
I didn't think he don't up until that point. Breno has only had 4 frags.
Yeah, he just hit the most important 2 of this entire map.
And again, to contextualize that, there was BCG doing a lot of saving, so it wasn't like there's a lot of kills to go around, but the impact was like VenomZera, who gets the last 2. Oh, dearie me.
Rewind. I see that double again. Breno, incredible seeds. Oh, they got everything they wanted. And then this happened. Boff! Mechanical genius. Lovely to see. And that's going to really, pack her up. As a young Birchall once said.
They are taking the eco, so MIBR with the quicker option. I don't know it yet, but that Deagle bullet will be the first piece of information to help get them there, to understanding what type of a buy that they are taking on in this situation.
And that's gonna, you know what? Can I put the music on?
Sure, yeah.
That calming music, was it this one?
It was this one.
This one, yeah, if you don't mind. Just while we wait out that smoke. Peacefully go. The Simples hit a headshot. Should be no troubles here.
Don't open your eyes. Don't move your weary head.
In through your nose.
That's just a kill to keep you all tucked in tight. 40 seconds on the clock. They will have to finish towards the B-bomb site. LNZ, and VenomZera in unison, looking to convert this round. And here they come.
Nice shallow engineering. To farm them up with the MP9. A meat grinder, as it was. Got a couple of kills from Simple. And now we can prepare for the gun rounds. Thank you for that chat. That was soothing.
The people at home needed that, I think, more than we did. They were starting to get a little bit unruly in the Twitch chat.
Now we can...
Now the guns come out.
Counter-terrorist.
Here they go. It is a missed doors smoke. Only just, but still a missed doors smoke nonetheless.
It's a thumbs down from Mr. Birchall.
They're not going for full mid or B lane press. They've taken a main control with the MP9, and I like this. Breno should play to contain.
I'll let you go for a second.
I guess if multiple bodies are being called pushing out mid and you're hearing B lane spam, you could take a risk. That molly hasn't landed, but that's not going to cost them unless they go to clear it and they get caught in the back. Lots of factors.
Dear, you've lost your lane fights, you've lost your territory. There's nothing. Nothing is going right.
Good info.
Perfect.
Now Breno could move,
He might.
and he will. So unless they go mid to A, okay, they go mid to A. This is the better. You need to go Temple, not CT. Yep. Klim is going to allow them to plant. Breno's about to call B lane clear. They're worried about the red possible flank. So Klim will let them get the bomb down. Still worried about the A main possibility. That'll be in the back of them. So they know it's clear. Their biggest issue is red right now. CT side plant. Couple of kits, smoke. Here we go.
All right, folks. Let's see how they pull this one together. That might bait them into Muteris. The trajectory of the Incendio, they had the rebound. He was cleared. Still gets one, though. VenomZera on the trade.
Running out of time now.
And now this patience from Klim rewarded. Simple had turned his back to it, assumed he'd have seen Donut by now, and now gets a bit uncomfortable for Crazy. They're on the defuse, and it's just textbook. MIBR shut it down. A patient play from Klim. You were absolutely right about him not taking the engagement. So all he needs to do is be able to tell them that there's no one in Donut.
We have this space
I am
guaranteed.
in this space.
Yeah.
They can't be here. Enables them to inform their retake.
Even Breno tried to flash CT.
Yeah.
Right? It didn't catch Muteris. I guess he was too close to the wall for it to actually. But they were, they knew what they had to get past on the retake. So using the information they had as a guarantee to inform the retake. But just 2 rounds now. MIBR will stomp BCG. Can they do it cleanly?
It seems like a clear mismatch, doesn't it? There's a lack of polish.
Doesn't catch anybody jumping up on the boost, but now there's the sweep with the spam from Insani. The possibility is there. So Electronic and Simple joined by Aragon over towards B as Simple can't even win out the fight.
VenomZera makes it look easy. An opening kill delivered to his front door. Okay, fight for Aragon. He's got the bomb though.
Remember how the odds shifted after the 3-0 start? I guess they're live odds, but it's always so funny to see. You have to do something very wrong right now if you're MIBR to give this one over. Right, in this... Oh, this flash could be... They're a little bit fortunate that wasn't thrown, because they would have pushed through the smoke, catching Insani off. Now they're parred through. Ooh. Is he going back to the box to flash? Oh, no. No, no.
And it's done.
If it happened on the first timing, they might actually have a round out of this. Electronic, 1v4 attempt. The first found enables the bomb to go down. This would be some vintage Electronic business right here.
Let's go, Dennis. The menace. A 1 versus 3 to give his team just a little something to hold on to into this second half of play. First map, MIBR's pick, and it certainly feels that way. Half a magazine in the Kalashnikov. That first touch. Now Godot finds MongolZ, isolates the jewels. He's gone and done it. Nothing for you to do. LNZ just forced to accept defeat. Electronic has come up clutch. BCG gets something on the board.
Nice clutch from Electronic. It just doesn't feel like it moves the needle, to use the corporate speak.
The needle ain't moving.
It ain't moving the needle.
Yeah, the verticals.
Corporate, they're not happy. Opinions will not change off of that.
Second kill's lovely onto Clem. He had one bullet, just played the time.
Yeah. Not showing you the value of that extra man. Couple of key pieces of misutility from everybody here.
Where am I? Insani burns. Crazy accelerates. He's got his running shoes on, and he has charged into this donor position. He's way ahead of the time. You're not ready for this. You weren't. Breno goes down.
Money's in tatters after this one for MIBR, so it could be a save.
Yeah, looks like it is. They're backing away out of spawn.
Okay, so now that clutch is worth something.
Yeah.
Right? You've been able to springboard into consecutive off of it. You've put MIBR into a tough spot financially. They are likely to take the full save, and then I don't know. You don't have to take. Like, when you only need 2 rounds and the score's about to be 11-6, I guess we can talk through. People at home, they can have their say in Twitch chat too.
Mm-hmm.
So with the loss bonus, right, you're only going to get 1900 going into this next round. So you're not able to get another rifle in the hands of Breno, but you could give him an MP9 or a FAMAS.
And he's serviceable with that.
Right? But by doing that, it means everybody will likely invest. You'll get nades, so you have nothing. So right now, you could just operate with the 3 M4s, the FAMAS. Breno gets himself a P250 or something. Right? You don't buy any nades, you don't do anything along those lines. Then next round, you get the 2400 loss, and you can buy again.
When you only need 2 rounds, I'd say that, you know, it would make sense to have everything next round, as opposed to compromises in this one.
Look at the cash. You're only going to get 2.4 added to your 1900. So you're still going to be light in 1 or 2 areas. So they've gone with the option I thought they were, which is essentially the eco behind the saves.
They start to donut with the rifle here. LNZ and Insani have those M4s.
He jumped.
You heard? Yeah,
for sure.
Process that. Notice they're playing around the smokes and not going to rush the plant. Coming from the temple side, there's Klim on the FAMAS. Does manage to find a necessary flag. Crazy goes down. BCG, however, have the sight. Don't have donut. Don't have temple. They got big box and they got sight.
It's all about this flash from Klim.
Temple really hurt. Oh, nails the headshot to Insani as well.
Still all on the flash. They have to... Never mind. Round over.
Good flash. Works out for you. Still not looking great for a defuse. Not realistic.
Try and hold on to that if you can, LNZ. I don't think they're going to allow it anymore. You've been cut off at the pass. Aragon, the true king, will get his as Electronic finishes off the round. And now we will get that 4.5K-ish buy. I think it helped they got a couple kills. Obviously, the extra $50 per frag is going to get them a little bit closer to quote-unquote full buy. Klim going glass on the AWP. Everybody else in with their M4s. And yeah, just missing HEs around the place and diffuse kits. So it's almost there, but they definitely is still missing a couple of key pieces. And why is that important, you ask? Because it determines what options are available.
Simple throws the lurk smoke. Hoping that cycles through the util, but a quicker smoke response which is fine.
I think the bigger qualm with that is there any weaseling going on? Because the ability to weasel very high.
Now you've used 2 of your smokes. What have you gained? Some cave control. That flash a million miles away, so they're going to leave with the advantage at 2-for-1 trade. get out of there. And he's allowed to. Gonna fall back into a more retake formation. They've got the advantage. Why wouldn't you?
Again, though, no kit. There's two smokes available. Materis can smoke short. Simple can smoke long. Or vice versa. It doesn't matter. But definitely have the utility to get into the site. Okay, so the bomb plant feels all but guaranteed. There's no molly, no HE. Sunny. Oh. He's going to be off with the spam now. Got his attention drawn. This is still tough, Alex.
It is.
This is still tough on the retake 4v3.
Be one hell of a flash from Klim, though. They're both doubled up on the ramp side, so it's a potent post plant. It's not going to be easy for MIBR to get back into this. Materis trying to play that first contact, trying to get one and dip behind the smoke, dip back ramp. Overlooked him. Nice tap. Simple takes the head off of LNZ. A 3 versus 4. The retake falters. MIBR concede. And BC.Game are closing that gap.
Breno just wants to get out of here now. No way he's going to be defusing that bomb and needs to head for the hills. Run, Breno. You got to get far away from that blast. Materis goes down with the ship. Breno holds onto the M4. Loss bonus was 2,900 coming into this. So this is partial territory behind the 2 saved guns and then full buy into the next round. So 11-8 as BC.Game are starting to work back into this. Remember, this was an 8-4 first half. Some real rubbish showings, to be honest, in some of their setups just looked very static, uninspired. MIBR grabbed the pistol. It's a electronic 1v4 that has opened the floodgates of what is now a handful of rounds.
It's a solid run.
4 straight. So what was in touching distance, still out there to grab with both hands for MIBR, but it's going to be a hard road to get there. Again, it's going to be partial behind the saves. After that, the full guns come out, and if at that point you don't win a CT side rifle round, you haven't won a CT side rifle round.
Oh, real opportunity for friction. Breno charges in, finds Materis, but a trade from Crazy. They're going to be grouping up, and Klim is posted on this cave angle. If Electronic moves first, which I think is unlikely. Hoping for an overextension on the jiggle. Simple's just hoping for a pixel. MongolZ well drilled on this. A little bit of a push A main for that info.
Yeah, and what is key about the push is they probably have to follow through because it's the eco. So right now, this block smoke from MongolZ, he gets a little bit of info. He can drop the smoke and block while the A main push continues. And if it buys all 18 seconds, essentially, then somebody can be in the backlines to cause a little bit of chaos. So now a smoke over the top. Now you block.
Yeah, and Electronic dies to Klim's AWP.
They feel like they have to play through.
They're going to feel like they have to play through. You throw flashes, you need the smoke, and you just commit. You just commit into the 5-7. A chance, not going to connect. Aragorn and Crazy break into the site. And now it's surely going to have to be a save. Someone wants to go for a spam kill. He's gone. Takes down Aragorn. Oh! Takes down Simple. He's got no health. Gets 2 kills through the wall. Crazy can save him. Crazy can save him.
Use it long side.
Put it long. Got a HE grenade. One Insani. Clearing this out. They're going to work it out. Touch of the bomb. Not going to peek it. Calls the bluff. Crazy's played this so well. Now he can just deny the deny the defuse, and that's round. Clutches on clutches. First Electronic, now Crazy stepping up into the clutch. And MIBR close, but no cigar.
Crazy from Insani, wasn't that? Well, should have said insane from Insani and Crazy from Crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I baffled that he gets 2 in that situation, and just with so much stress. You want Insani to be the one to take the contact so LNZ can trade, but Crazy offered nothing. He offered absolutely nothing there, so very well handled just to keep you cool under a lot of pressure. You've almost lost what was essentially, well, it's not an eco, but it's a light investment round because now out come the full guns. MIBR, you are yet to win a rifle round on this map.
Start now.
A CT side rifle round, excuse me. So a lot of mid space, and another elbow smoke limped in by Insani. One man outside the B doors. That is going to be Electronic. They are giving over all this space. So they're allowing the CTs to work through their nades, grab this map control. The cluster of 4 just outside elbow are starting to get into position.
Breno this whatsoever. Jump scare on Mutiris. The walk on mid revealed. Now Clem. Does he want to take this peek into Donut? Looks like he does. Oh, dips back in. The info spotted. They know he's playing on that brokey corner. Insani knocking on the door feedback. Simple opens up the account onto Clem. That should open up the A site and force another save. MIBR, these gun rounds, they are hard to find on this second half of play. BCG is stabilizing.
Why is Breno so caught off guard by that?
That's
you
a great
have
question.
3 teammates who have said B lane's completely clear and an AWPer watching A main. I know they didn't throw any nades, but eventually they have to be somewhere.
Yeah.
And everything else is relatively covered. So caught off guard there, Breno. Clem, he versus most teams, they don't stay restrained once he's spotted, right? They would keep picking and he would be able to keep weaving in and out and catching them. Like, let's say he takes that first shot, gets the kill or misses, they're going to scale with that, and he's just going to keep repicking for days, catching you in transition, right? But not given that opportunity, as a couple of guns will be held on to.
Nice ball.
People in chat like the Molly. SANA Molly. That's a new one.
SANA.
W Molly, not NA only pro. They're loving it.
Yeah.
They're loving it.
Everyone's having a good time.
Everyone's just mashing on their keyboard, having a great time. We lost a player from the server temporarily, but everything looks like it is all good. As you can see, the HUD being populated here.
Come back to us.
What does GUI stand for? GUI.
Graphical user interface. Graphics user interface.
So that's not really a GUI because people can't
I think
interface with it.
like a UI is a user interface. So a GUI,
So was that a user interface?
I'd say that's a heads-up display.
Yeah.
Yeah, a HUD.
Yeah, because you can't.
Graphic.
Well,
it's
what's
graphics.
the definition of interface?
Because they interface with it, they interact with it.
Well, then you're not interacting with it.
interfacing
You're
yeah, exactly.
they're B rushing or B popping.
Scott, I love a bit of pace. Starting off with their lane. Looks like a quick boost for Simple. See if he can provide an opening incision towards the long side. Crazy's got the deep cave smoke, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Clear peaks, Clem misses. Whistles one pass, but they're into the site, and they've got the opening kill as well. Aragorn onto VenomZera, and no frag from the AWPer. Clem's going to get sideswiped if he's not careful. He dips away just in time. Aragorn doesn't have the cojones to swing into the AWP.
Both teams really struggling to hold on to bomb sites.
Yeah.
Insane the type of rounds we've seen won. There's so much saving going on in this as they swing forward looking to secure the info that this is a save. What can they take with them? Lost bonus. Don't you worry about that. MIBR is swimming in it. Oh, LNZ, dead man walking, Electronic. What I thought was just a 1v4 for a cosmetic comeback, maybe to hold your head a little bit higher,
right.
has turned into a tied game at 11-11. But at the time, again, I said it didn't move the needle.
Yeah.
It's moved the needle.
The needle has been moved.
The needle is back, smack bang in the middle of the screen right now.
Yeah, okay. MIBR going to surely call a timeout. Just a chance to kind of converse as to what's going wrong. I think holding your sight is what you haven't done.
Look at this run.
Yeah, look at that run of
7 straight.
T-side rounds.
So both teams with pistol and conversions, I guess BCG are ahead. They won a CT rifle round, something that MIBR are unable to do. What's going on?
Don't know. It's a bizarre ancient, isn't it?
All right, 2 rounds left in regulation. Do we need overtime?
Maybe we do.
They're not contesting middle, just Insani here. Start over towards A with the AWP. Excuse me, B with the AWP. And it's Breno over towards Donut. Feigning that they're going for a mid control. So there's flashes thrown late spawn by these gentlemen right here, making it feel to MIBR that they've taken elbow control, and that's where the concern is. But clustered and grouped, ready for a B plate. Rotation of Insani. He's left mid to go join that of Breno over towards Donut/A. And the B setup lined up again, a different variation. Are they going on this first timing, or are they cancelling? They still have a couple mollies, HEs, and flashes to work with, but it's bigger issue on the smokes. They have to go.
Nice Slim. Oh, he's racked up a double kill. The third asking too much. Mutiris brings the AWP down. Electronic trying to catch this lag timing through the cave smoke. Hoping he has both backs turned, and he does now. Oh, LNZ adjusts. Lovely find. MIBR breakthrough. Nearly a team ace there. Klim, the exception, finds himself with a double impactful frags on the AWP.
I think he is very good, Klim. Again, in this team, he's going to get a lot of resources, and he's going to take a lot of repeats, which are things that you probably want to beat out of your AWPer eventually if you want him to play in a higher caliber team than MIBR. But 20 kills, topping the charts right now. Next closest on his team is Venom0 with 19, so he's been having a game too. But maybe it was just a cosmetic comeback after all. We've made it this far. Final round of regulation. Let's find out. Do we need overtime? Or is this one done? Have MIBR finally woken up to themselves after what was a hiatus of 7 consecutive? Overpass up next. That is BCG's choice. And the fact they've shown positive signs to draw this one so close means we should have a game on our hands. But you'd hate to see another fake comeback. BCG, if they just were playing this a little bit earlier on, it would have been... it's been a very streaky game. That's the best way to put it. Very streaky game. 3-man mid-start. Not on first timing. A fake. Full-on A fake, drawing a massive 3-man rotation. Insani has been...
Just in time. Power position, nails the headshot on the pixel. Oh! Klim tracks 2. Mutiris brought low as well. Oh, MIBR in it to win it now. A fake comeback unless BCG can somehow hustle.
You need to let Crazy play. You can't die until Crazy's actually close enough.
Disconnected. Yeah, he's working on the flank. He is. Oh, they've been spotted on the site. Need a kill. Simple's the one to put it in the feed. A second kill from Simple. Defining moment for him in this game until it wasn't. Crazy now arrives, brings it down to the one-on-one. Breno versus Crazy. Head-to-head duel. Breno with 11 points of health. They'll close it down. No need for OT. Oh, it got close. It got very, very close. DJ.
People love that. Coming down the wire there. A real fight on that final round. But that is just a slow start, really. He's probably a regular size sweep. Yeah. And then Breno to lock down Monster, Venom0 to be the short player over towards B. So that's what we need. Now, Venom0 had a very good map.
He did.
Breno had a couple of nice shots.
He did.
I think that Klim hit a couple of bangers. Insani, if he goes off the Richter, off the chain, he could be cooking.
Cooking with some gas.
So the T-side default spread will see Electronic working over towards B, Aragon connector, Crazy Simple, and then Mutiris as that A pack. But Mutiris is a facilitator. He'll be helping everybody depending on the round that's being called.
3B start, rushes at the ready. LNZ's going to throw the flashbang, and the dual Berettas get nothing. Venom0 with empty hand. Just the one for Breno's taps, and Simple catches the rotation as well. LNZ got a lot of work to do, but he's put in the dirt by Mutiris and his Glock. Access to the site is theirs, and a clutch demanded of Klim. Soon to be. Or not. Actually, Klim gets the first. Is he overlooking his under position? Oh my god, he gets his chance! A very valid one. It comes down to an intense 1v1.
Great attempt there. Almost getting that one across the line in the 1v3, but all in all, it's just a couple of kills. Nice pistol around there with pace. So coming out of their break between maps with some fury, BCG will put the first on the board and early. Now it's about getting this conversion. The worst scenario that could happen right now is they lose a bad round. Not only does that put them financially in the mud, it brings the tilt out of BCG, and that's easy to do. Starting 4B again in case of another Pompey play. They're going to do the Vitality. Creep too close short, jump spot, sewer trap, nobody home. Fully clear. Go again, Linus. There we go. All right, boys, you can take the space. And there'll even be time for those two players to rotate back.
How many is Insani getting here?
1.
I think 1 is a reasonable estimation.
No head armor versus SMG.
Oh, he's not actually on the line. Interesting approach.
Could be none.
So they land upon that, and then he peeks in and gets none. 0. Zilch.
And your bigger qualm is your B players have all that space, but they're continuing to push, so they're miles away. That smoke needs to be blocked for long. If they had blocked long, they don't know what we know, but a long block smoke would have gone a long way.
Oh, Nate's good.
Nate's great.
That's a crazy
Just
peek.
live.
He actually bursted Simple in the face there. Gets him low.
Now the flank
And now
plays.
the flank activates. Venom's arrow will go down. Oh, sorry, activate and find Electronic. Electronic's the one that goes down. It's Mutiris with the bomb into this, and LNZ, oh, denies it. No, the pistol win, and now up to Simple and Aragorn. 30 seconds with a lot of work to do. Where do you go? Group up, go in. And long range, oh dear.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Let me try that one again.
That's tough. That's rough. You got the opening kill for free,
Yeah.
so you had a 5v4 with
It's
the
just
gun
crazy that the
advantage.
nade is what they use to pick, but it actually gets the kill.
Yeah.
Right? That is unintentional.
A HE kill that in place of a smoke.
Right? Well, it was just so LNZ could swing.
Yeah.
Right? So the fact they get away with it, and then the flank has time to play. I thought it was over.
And then you start blocking each other on the ladder, and you get even more tilted.
And you understand why after you win the pistol going long. All right, we have AKs versus what is going to be these lighter upgrades at range, and then you don't even use the range. You guys kind of all get scared of it, think the rotation's ahead of you, and back off. Insani, multi-kill on the table, in connector, lines up 1, spams away for 2, gets traded out, and there'll be no third. It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy indeed.
You got the double up there.
Flip, lost control of the hose pipe, still manages to pull one back. So 2-on-2 with the Galil to be retrieved. LNZ could punish Simple if he gets too greedy for it. Picks it up and gets away.
Gee, another 2v2.
It's a free back turned. Ooh, sketchy. Sketchy, but crazy in a clutch with, what, a MAC-10,
Well,
a
he's going to get the
smoke,
bomb
and
down.
a dream.
He is going to get the bomb down.
That's the start. He still has to find a way to somehow take this fight on his terms.
He still never should have got that second kill on Venom's Era.
No.
So if he wins this, the crowd will go wild.
How is he supposed to get this fight? To the Lion's Den. Brenner removes him.
Okay, so the best bit about this round is the fact that it goes down to what was a 2v2 essentially. They get the bomb down and they keep the pressure on financially. What are we doing? Making sure we
Got a
get
kit.
an M4? Is that what Brenner's? There it is. Okay, Brenner was looking for an M4. Okay. So he gets himself an upgraded gun and a couple more nades. So good work there to be scrounging around, picking up all the pennies off the floor. 2-1. Should be an eco, but can have... Oh,
Should be.
no, they're force buying. Okay, they want to keep the pressure on. This and this is what I like. Trying to
Full
wobble,
nades.
trying to wobble MIBR here, not allowing them to establish. Orb comes out for Clip. Will they expect back-to-back force buys?
Got a 4B start. Insani just going to puff up his chest in middle, trying to act bigger than he is with the flash HE smoke dump. Just splurges all of his util, and they're going to be diligent about this, trying to jump spot it or rather boost spot it. It's that util for the exec. What are you going to be putting it into? Some default map control. Electronic across. Safe haven. Just as he does so, the perfect incendiary response. Going to force out an extinguish out of Electronic.
Yeah, weren't able to actually catch him, but at least a little bit of confirmation.
Yeah, nice to, take another smoke out of the mix. They've still got plenty. 3 available for their finish as they are starting their progression. Stage 2.
I do like that Insani's playing from long because let's say that they do just worm up through the bathrooms and up Divider.
Yeah.
He can always activate behind.
It's like
or
having a main on Ancient,
it's
you
just,
know?
yeah, it's a little bit of extra room. Might even get a kill here.
Oh. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. He's got a good read of the situation. Klim might have vision. Doesn't hit the shot, though.
Pretty big miss.
That's a big one.
They missed the CT smoke, which I think is fortunate right now for this retake. That's what they're getting lost in, right? They're nading each other. He almost killed Klim.
Yeah, it takes an extra bit of a leg of team damage. No Insani was long, so you're on high alert there.
They've got kids. They've got the huge advantage. Smoke for the bomb.
Hard to see this post plant converted by the T's. Unless Crazy can find the early headshot. Does so, and the trade from Insani. Aragorn going to try and play time now. That bomb is half gone. Here comes that util, though. That's going to make life difficult for you. Still Aragorn in a position to win it. If he can hit this through the smoke, he starts to spam. Covers there. The transfer's hit. Breno denies. Simple couldn't stop it. And MIBR will take another.
Okay, so again, that was another force buy. That wasn't a light investment. That was a shove all in to try and punish MIBR financially. You get the bomb down. You've got the loss bonus starting to build, but now you have to take another partial, right? Yeah. You're not going to have AKs. You're not going to have orbs. Simple could go for an AK in this round, like drop the deagle, go for an AK on his own and just rock that. See if you can find anything. They've gone another light investment. So this is 3 consecutive rounds where the buys have looked very similar.
Yeah.
This one, obviously saving for the rainy day. Careful now in con.
Ooh, Flash and Insani. If you re-emerge, if you want to take this engagement, now it's going to be on Mutiris' terms. Oh. Back of the head spotted. Mutiris still gets his. Gets Insani. Needed that from Aragorn. Puts MongolZ down. Threatening armored pistols. So now into a 3-on-3 with a recovered rifle on the electronics back. You can utilize. Simple brings that bomb across. Does look like they're going to try and aim for a B finish, but he's got to get it.
Info on 2 though.
Oh, damn. Simple pursuit to the taps of Breno. Quick trade from Electronic.
You knew there was one more. The silence then fall.
Yeah. High alert.
Klim's going to have the top con. So that means that Linus needs to play retake.
And retake he shall.
So Klim's starting to go down connector now. They will get the bomb. Oh, my God.
Oh, that's brutal. Just the first look. The timing.
Okay. Where is Electronic going? Is he saving? No, he's getting the bomb. Never mind. Kind of important to have that.
Yeah, you are going to need that.
Part of me just assumed they had it in the first place.
Yeah, same. With the way they were playing it. LNZ still in heaven. He gets that info, gets the bomb down. Step
Another
2
Electronic
into the
clutch?
Yeah, he's got it in him. He showed that on Ancient. The nade is perfect. Lands square on the jaw of LNZ. Looking for answers. Did he get the info?
Klim retaking with the orb.
Yeah, it's definitely favoring Electronic at this point. Bomb ticking. LNZ low. Orb coming in from the short side. LNZ's head spotted, and Electronic doesn't find the clean kill. Gets awkward, gets overwhelmed, and the USP comes up clutch. An important headshot found by Klim.
The fact that they're both walking out short into the side, it's just baffling me. I thought for sure they had the bomb in that situation. I was like, hey,
Simple was trying to bring it through spawn, and Breno just tapped his face off.
Oh, mate. Can you believe it? This is finally the rifles being invested upon for BCG.
Starting lighter.
You can get your gun rounds flowing now, and you still have MIBR shaky. The fact that there was another clutch attempt, their money's not great on anybody other than Klim.
Aggressive this time on the fountain position, and Sani goes looking. Mutiris on the other side of things. Going to be susceptible to the fade if he starts rolling that fade round. Still gets the jump on 1. Second to asking too much. Mutiris will trade it out, and peeking in is Klim. Will depart with the advantage. Jobs good, and Aragorn going to show that he's got connector control with that Molotov. Forces back 1.
And you kind of learn from those nameplates they were just doing a standard 3-1-1. Because Mutiris, facilitator, crazy part of the pack towards A.
Oh, this is cheeky.
I know you want to play ahead of the flashes. Are they going to go through on the... They are. They're hearing this. They're hearing the juggling.
Yeah, they know what's happening.
Hello.
Close, horrible, horrible. BC.Game booked. A nice, aggressive, proactive CT side and a team ace for MIBR.
Okay, that's the first time the guns come out, and all they have is Insani. So this is going to be another partial, another one of these rounds. They could bring out. Right now, there's AK available for Aragon, Electronic, and Mutiris. Crazy could go AK with Head Armor or Galil with Util. And Mutiris, sorry, and Simple could also buy him with something. So it's not a full gun round.
No one's saying that.
I don't think you go all in. I think this is one of those times where you go with your Tech 9s, maybe a hero, rifle hero there, and you have a set plan and a set piece, and then you go back into the full guns, get Simply's AWP again into the next so you can play a normal round. But 4-round gap at the moment. Again, we'll do what we do for any Overpass game.
Yes, you're right.
3 rounds is enough.
Yeah.
So I understand there's still 2 more required to get there, but there's plenty more rounds of Counter-Strike to be played in this very map.
And you're bang on about this, you know, being already threatening. That clutch could have easily gone their way. They could have had 2 or 3 on the board already. So far from out of it are BCG. Let's see if they can make anything work with this partial. Crazy's got his Mac 10 out, couple of Galils. It's not bad. What's the A duo's setup right now?
It's just Insani. So the rotation point of Klim on the way back over now. They're starting 4 strong B, understandable. Insani doesn't have any util to block, just his HE, and Klim doesn't either. So the 2 of them are going to get a whole lot of bodies in their face without the smokes to assist.
Oh, he's dead after that. So just the one for Insani. Electronic, an important trade. Klim's got his work cut out for him now. The rotation is on its way. Klim retrieves a bit of extra util, will deploy it towards the toilet position, and now goes for a sweep on the long side. Block on top. Guess an
Didn't he see the fight?
Yeah, I think he saw Mutiris' bum poking out. All cheeked up on a Sunday.
And they didn't think there was just park the bus, did they? LNZ walks in, he wants some information, he goes down, now it's just Breno. So second round for BCG.
Electronic with impact.
Okay, I was going to say all but confirmed. They should still have this.
Yeah, they should. Still smoke in the front of the site. He could use that, though. Try and find an angle of approach that suits him. Electronic in the smoke, gets explode on the smoke, and doesn't spot him either way. They double swing him, he's dead. Electronic can't find him on the smoke. Yeah, exposed. Nice try from Breno. Electronic with 4 kills in the round. Pulls BCG into their second necessary at this point in the T side. You get yourself a nice second round to sit on as we get ready for another little pause.
I'm not sure. I think this one is tech.
Yeah, otherwise we'd have a timer.
Yeah, so look, we can talk about the finances. We're not there. The players can't hear us. This one from Insani, 1's not enough. I know that sounds crazy, but when you're the A rifler in that Joker position, 1 and delaying and staying alive, fine, but 1 and getting traded, nah. Then LNZ plays forward. So, Rand, you're thinking, okay, they've pressed up on A, they've gone for this kill, now they're darting, they're going to slowly be darting back to see if they can get connecting control, maybe execute B. We're going to find the one guy who's been tasked with holding this. They just walk out, they look a little bit silly there. So back to just a 3-round game, and back underway, as freeze time is on your screen. So you will be getting another gun round out of MIBR. Loss bonus is 1900 going into the next, so depending on saves, they can get another gun round. But at that point, you've already hemorrhaged what is going to be... Oh, they missed the monster smoke. That's never a great sign.
Not ideal.
It's never a great sign. Or maybe it was an intentional. Okay. Was it an intentional monster smoke miss so that they probe the pipe and Klim gets the AWP kill?
I think you might be onto something.
Ops team there giving us the alley-oop on that one. Here we go. Diligent regardless.
Yeah, nice flash.
Did they know it was the AWP though? He didn't fire off. Did they see enough to glean that information? That'll help inform the finish if so. M. Vestia in chat says 4 guys without helmets. He's right.
Good point.
And there is an M4 on Aragorn. So could that have ramifications? Investia, good spot. Stay nimble. Stay nimble, yeah.
That's nice. That's a good one.
Like, Goggins got stay hard.
Yeah.
Mine's stay nimble.
Stay nimble, guys.
Stay nimble.
Insani looking to catch this flank timing. Responsibility of Aragorn. And he's the one with the helmet. Nice find.
See, now it's the one and stay alive. See how much more of a problem you
feels
are?
better already. You're going to get cleared by Simple. Oh, but Insani bests him. That's a very solid double. Finally, Electronic will find him on the long crawl.
Oh, don't like this from LNZ.
No, uncomfortable. He's just trying to play retake, but they're conceding the site here.
There's going to be two players on the flank, so you have to allow them to play. Bomb punched in. Kits are plenty, but it's all about the flank. Klim clearing with the AWP as the point man.
That's what you want to see.
Time is going to be their undoing, I fear.
Yeah, it's going to take too long to cover this much ground, perhaps. Let's find out. So the smoke on bank is fading shortly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see down. Electronic, he said, he's done it again. Once they're in, BCG are hard to shake off. Low HP, they could still find it if they get this kill and the defuse is on. Klim is holding the defuse. Electronic can't deny. Electronic can't deny. Time! BCG was right there for the taking. MIBR steal it away.
I did think time was going to be the undoing there. That's a buzzer beater on the defuse. Just got to stick it right in their face. And somehow
no.
MIBR snatched that one away.
Somehow.
I thought the flank was going to be so late. Insani, felt like Insani did enough, but when I saw that they were, LNZ was allowing them to have site control, as soon as that becomes a retake, it was always going to be hard. So, whew, stolen that one away, but the money not broken for BCG. They are going to have the loss bonus in their favor. Stack nades or just singular. So Electronic lobbing one out. Looking for damage towards the boost. Nobody home. A different boost being erected in the interim. So high, eyes in the sky, LNZ.
Aragorn's already across.
And that flash doesn't do anything.
How long do you stick around on that kind of boost?
Sonny, again, he's just in this position where it's like limbo.
I know, but he's there for the info.
Yeah.
Like he wants you to, like, that little drop-off party helps him build that mental picture of what stage you're at. Head-to-head with Simple. He'll best him.
Be executed.
Yeah, full exec, or at least a flash. Smoke evidence and flashes. That's not a full
Caught out.
exec. Aragorn still catches the first. Solid for one. Only one from Venom Zera. BCG are in.
Oh, LNZ wanted to come through that smoke.
He did.
Still thinking about it. Boys, I think save. I know it's a 3v3. Go fishing.
Yeah, see if there's a
Go
misstep.
fishing, don't hard save.
If Insani kills the short player, maybe you go. Next peek. How does it go down? Mutiris converted the round, and now they lose all their resources as well. BCG, they've found they've met the bar of T-side rounds, 3-6.
And it can spill over right now. Klim could go for another AWP if he really wants, and everyone else can invest with like MP9s, maybe FAMAS or two. Or you take an eco with 1900 loss into the next and full buy. I think you need to take... if I was calling, I'd take the save. But as a viewer, I wanted them to buy.
It would be more entertaining, for sure.
But more so from the standpoint to show that they can win those shit buy rounds. Right, where everything's a bit more strung together and you're not just playing the... Okay, all right. You're being creative. Triple boosting. All right, boys, let's try that again. Now we both need a jump. Yep. It is actually boggling the amount of times people don't...
Do the double jump.
Yes.
Yeah, just...
Like...
Ooh. Simple catches wind of one pushed long. Maybe that pulls someone into this deagle and boost. Let's go, Klim. You got anything?
B's clear.
Oh, they found it.
It's all right.
Oh, but it would have been fun.
It would have been. That's 4 rounds.
Back boom, back boom. 4 on the T side.
All right. What should we give the people at home while we wait? Should we give them some?
Not the police sirens.
What about this?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened in this round. It's the sound of a unicorn. It was really, really small. No, that is actually the sound of a unicorn.
Well, the unicorn's about to die.
Yeah. 1, 2. You do not. A TK and a knife attack.
Oh dear. Oh, Cliff on the dig. Okay, they're only, well, they have more ramifications than just stats, but it really depends on how these next couple of rounds shake out. So decent damage, couple of kills, team killing for good measure, and now you can fully buy.
All right, it's a big difference between an 8-4 and a 6-6. Let's see. For MIBR to stabilize their CT hall. What's the call?
I think you just keep running your 3-1-1s. Don't think that they haven't
done anything basic.
There's also not really a lot going on towards short. There is now with Simple, but I meant from the CTs.
Yeah.
And they've also started a heavy setup in connector here, so, or near connector, sorry.
And a comfortable opening engagement for Insani.
He's just a floater, right? The A rifle is a floater. It can be anywhere besides B.
Starting unsuccessful.
Does he keep on going? Thought he was going to push through the con smoke. He's using it as a wall, and that's going to cost him. Electronic onto Insani. Crazy. Will not be ready for this.
Right, Ethan, he knows Insani's con.
Oh, did he see him?
He might have seen
He
the
saw
barrel.
him.
Yeah. No.
All right. Fake information. Now you have to activate and go B. You need to be snappy. Okay, let's get a heaven smoke. Let's flash. Let's go. This needs to happen quickly, boys.
Quite the opposite, quickly. Oh, good work.
You have info on all three.
You know there was someone boosting him, and LNZ's rotating from heaven, makes it clear with the HU. No lucky smoke connections. So now set to collect a potential 5th. This isn't comfortable. MIBR losing their grip.
You lose this round, it very likely a 6-6 half. You don't have the money for the next.
Hey,
No kit.
not gonna happen.
No, okay. Well, looking to tie things up. Yeah, as soon as you know that boost in, you know they're playing retake. So your side is clear. You know LNZ was up at bathroom, so you know that Klim plays A with the ult. So it's like, we know where everybody is. It becomes very simple at this point to be able to piece it together. And as mentioned, it is going to be tough for this final round of a bye. Just going to get that 2,400 cash injection, which is going to keep players very, very short. This is where Klim needs to go aggro. Klim needs to try and force a fight. See if he can get them an opening pick, because as you can see with the buy taking shape on the HUD, there is mainly SMGs and a FAMAS. That's about it. Were they boosted close as well? I hate the close boost.
So visible.
Yeah.
Electronics peripheral vision, he just saw you.
I don't know. It's just it feels like a good idea. Klim's pushing short.
Yeah, it's simply this one's thinking about taking down Monster, and he didn't nail the break. Here's the Klim aggressive orb.
This is mandatory for a round win for him to be in the mix and not retaking or coming in late. Not that he can't have impact late. Not that he can't come up clutch. It's just that Overpass, so many long ranges, and he's mainly SMG, so you need to try and get something done with the AWP early.
How's this? Pushing Con on the flank. Step. You heard a metal step there, right? Ooh.
Yep.
Brutal. Brutal.
All right, 6-6 on the half, everybody.
Is it?
Yes.
Even with
At most, he gets one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Not gonna happen. Zera. And now they know where Brenner is. He's boxed in.
That is the...
Nice. 6-6. Hell of a half.
Yeah. Especially considering they won the pistol, lost the force.
Yeah. Right.
So to draw it back to a tied half, going to be more than happy with that. And as mentioned, the last time BCG won a map was 6 weeks ago. That was in a series win against Masonic, and Overpass was one of the 2 maps in that series. The other one was Nuke. So good that they're back on a map that they feel a little bit more comfort on. But third and deciding map of this series will be Anubis. So if they push us the distance, which they are doing a very good job of taking us there, we'll get to see the latest addition to the map. Pull back in play. PVISION vs FOKUS is now live. They've just concluded their first half of their first map. You guys can go and check that out. I believe Jason and Dinko will be casting that one, and then they'll have the one final game of the MongolZ versus Eyeballers to close things out. Kind of like a scene from Jurassic Park there when Spin made that one noise. You know, you're hiding from the Velociraptors or whatever, and you make one tiny
step on the
noise, so it's all over, mate.
Yeah, it was rough. Like, the fact he'd gotten that far as well, it really just gave up the whole play. Pistols.
Why are people timing 6-7? Did we say 6-7? Didn't we say 6-6?
I think they're just calling because it's about to be 6-7.
It will be 6-7. Okay.
Guaranteed.
So if MIBR, then
they're pre-firing a 6-7.
I see, okay. All right, well, the train up connector.
Simple turns tail.
What a heavy A setup this is for the CTs.
Yeah, they got bodies on long as well. Are you going to commit to this? Simple Electronic, the first to receive them. Tucked on the truck, the flashes connect, gap is closed, an opening frag onto Simple, but there's the stack. You run into the meat grinder, get chewed up.
6-7.
6-7, in a way. And an eco up next for your consumption, your viewing pleasure. Is Simple doing the thing where he doesn't buy a gun second round?
I'd like it. I don't mind that old. Like I don't mind that. That's just a remnant of the past.
Yeah, go armored USP.
Bring out the AWP a little bit earlier. This is a full eco for our audio-only listeners. The score in the second series of the beat stream of the 0-1 games finds itself on its second map, 7-6 in favor of BCG on their choice, looking to push this to Anubis as the third and decider.
Strong setup on Party here. They are susceptible to the con push, but no one home. Quite comfortable with that knowledge.
And this one is just a matter of time round. And we've got 1 minute and 55 worth of it to soak on up. Bomb. And that'll be that. So just LNZ to find. He's outside the monster pipe, and Aragon will take him. So here you go. 8-6. Almost as cool as 6-7.
I'm more of a fan of 8-9. I think 8-9's cool too.
I think it's maybe some of, like, the lore behind it isn't even good. 6-7.
No.
There's not even any good lore behind it.
I mean, but that's what makes it funny, apparently.
I guess. Yeah. We were young once.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, to Alpha Betty Spaghetti, I sound drunk because used to listening to me on podcasts at 1.5 speed. So should I talk faster for him, or?
Yeah, turn up the tempo. I think a 1.5 can be a bit much depending on who's talking. A 1.25 is always functional. I'm on a perma 125.
Casters wise, commentating called casting, not commentating. I think they're interchangeable words. I think in the early days of esports, it was called shoutcasting.
Shoutcasting, broadcasting.
Yeah, which is not, I don't know why. I can't give you the origin on shoutcasting.
I think it stems from the Winamp days.
Okay.
Where you would have a shoutcaster plugin or something.
The name of the thing was shout. Okay. But yeah, commentary, I guess, is the official term.
Yeah. Casting a remnant from the past.
Or we're wizards.
I wish.
Avada.
Avocado.
I didn't want to do the full spell.
No, thank you. Appreciate it. Ooh, well done, Mutirus. Wins out on the MP9. Simple needs to get this one.
Oh, he just sold crazy.
He sold him so hard.
That's all right, though. It's all fine.
Oh, my God. Chop up the goat. Put him in a bucket because he's bait.
It's all good. It's all good. I wonder if Crazy was looking con, because they must have known there was another. It felt like Simple was trying to communicate, hey, bro, I'm not full covering you here.
On it.
Well, B is empty. Breno is going to slip in. Might just be more of the save in terms of, did I say same or save? Might be more of the save.
More of the save, yeah.
I meant to say more of the same of the save game.
Simple's got toilets on lock, though.
Would you keep your money at TTK Bank?
I just think with their recent history of, bombs in the bank, I just don't.
You wouldn't keep your money there?
No, I don't think I would.
Is it? We'll see when we go back to another A cam. But is it TTK?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think it's time to kill Bank?
I think it might be. Yeah. Or totally trustworthy.
Koalas?
Koalas. Yeah.
Kangaroos.
Yeah, that's what I've got. And the fact that they're
Yeah,
ATMs.
3 ATMs, fast cash.
Yeah, but the problem is that if they're really poorly designed that you can shoot them and cash comes out, then I don't want to be, associated with it.
Mate, if people have guns, your money not safe, regardless.
Yeah, regardless, sure. And what's mini bank, by the way? Is that what we call ATMs nowadays?
Oh, is Mini Bank a spin-off of TTK Bank? Maybe they're not.
It's a subsidiary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do Ministan and Flim, you have the new flash lineup. I need drop.
What about you?
Would I keep my money in TTK Bank? Probably. As far as the Counter-Strike world is concerned, I don't know many other banks in the TTK space. I would buy Ultra Coat paper from Office.
I'd keep my cash under like a rug in Mirage. No one would look there.
Fair. Okay.
Like in the rug shop.
Good
No
to see
one's
Taz
checking.
with a classic blue biro there.
You know the brand? Want to give them a shout out?
Is biro a brand?
Bic. They make pens. And lighters. Just the essentials.
Just the essentials of life. All right, well, one round game. Klim. Does Klim have a gun?
Does Klim have a gun? Yes, he does. An AK-47.
Okay, I was just a little bit concerned. I just saw the Glock.
Yeah, scary. But so is this from LNZ. He's going for a forward play. Aragorn throws his block smoke. It's not perfect. Oh, and he's been spotted.
One's good here. If he gets one, it's good.
Would be lovely and not quite.
But
I think
very
damage.
low.
Yeah, dealt.
Boost heaven.
So LNZ wanted it, but the spam comes through onto Simple. That's a big find. The retake now disadvantage. He goes pushing for more.
And another smoke. That's round.
Yeah, Breno takes matters into his own hands in this one.
Yeah, don't worry about that boost.
I got other plans.
Okay, so holding on to two guns again. Crazy and Electronic looking to back off and retain these. 8-8. No, I don't believe. I don't believe. They've got security cameras at TTK Bank.
Yeah, but look at this. Like the cash is just
what
there.
if, yeah, but they're not in there though, are they?
What if my safety deposit box is just hanging out there? I've got my stacks and my wads
Well,
of cash.
none of us really keep cash in a bank anyway, do we?
Is that €500 notes as well? We've got some big ballers over here.
We just keep we keep numbers.
Yeah, it's just a number. It's
We
just a
keep
fake
number.
number.
Yeah, we keep. Well, it's not fake.
Well, it could become fake at the drop of a hat.
Yes,
as
yeah,
soon as
but-
money doesn't come out.
But as far as the world is right now, it's real.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's only. I mean,
That's a scary thought.
It is a scary thought.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you've got your acorns in the tree, but what if suddenly acorns are not a currency anymore?
True.
And we're all trading in bottle caps and bottles of water.
Bottles. Yes, well, bottles of water will be vital.
Yeah, that's why I've got at least 6 liters in my house right now.
That'll get you about 2 days.
Yeah, should be good. Nice and hydrated.
Okay, so a timeout, a conversation had, a full gun round because of the saves. That is the positive down the stretch for BCG is if they do lose a couple more rounds, they will have the max loss bonus.
Yep. What's it going to be, boys? Simple's got to spawn. What's he said? Set me up. I'm going in. Crazy and Simple, the duo. And a tempered start, playground control, connector gained. VenomZera has managed to acquire that. Nice little flash to swing up the staircase. Flash for the potential forward position on Fountain. So this is that procedural map control we've grown accustomed to.
Just wondering if there's any tells that there's a quicker finish, or if it is just about getting up a bathroom control and then pivoting between con. I think right now the fact that Breno hasn't played for short water is telling that this might just be get space, staging area, execute A. On the callback is going to be Mutiris. So in-game leader for both teams playing this rotation is burrowing down to Monster, Aragorn, and Electronic. They need delays from the A defense so that they can rotate over in time, because they're about as far away as you could be. Otherwise, you'd be in T spawn.
Right, so how do you block him, slow him down?
So an AWP bullet has rattled off. There's good information from Mutiris' bank side. Simple aware of this possibility. Util starting to dot the site. Crazy plays forward and caught. Simple's in trouble.
Yeah, now he is in a lot of trouble because the long sides are wrapping in and he's committed to this position. That underhand smoke didn't catch him Crazy. Nice opportunity for Insani to do some fragging. Gets overlooked as Electronic. Still just the one, though. LNZ comes in. He's arrived in time, and now the smoke fades, and Simple can't hit the quick scope. Brought down by Breno. And a comfortable MIBR round after all.
Yeah, it needs to be that safe. So another tick up in the loss bonus is going to be injected into the bank balance. MIBR will put themselves one round ahead. Within this round, in the next 35 or so seconds, it's going to be about removing this gun from Aragorn if they can. Breno is going to be the closest to this through connector, but he's going for a walkabout towards T spawn. Oh, never mind. Klim. He's the man to find the frag.
Get Klimmed.
Do you remember Michael Klim?
Michael Klim?
You probably don't.
No, he sounds like a
I was going to
character
say,
in Monty Python.
if you remembered Michael Klim, I would have lost my mind.
Klim.
You're like, yeah, the Australian swimmer.
The Australian swimmer, Michael Klim.
Michael Klim. Wow.
Deep swimming knowledge.
He's an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah. Pride of Australia. Eco, woo, and a deagle headshot. Immediately puts the Klim down a peg. And we've lost
boys. He's kicked.
Oh, no!
It's
BC.Game Eco win! Just Breno remains.
Oh, you've absolutely fucked that one up, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
That was a guaranteed 10th. You cleaned the board. You knew that they were on the eco of all ecos. Now they have, within the first 30 seconds of the round, 3 AKs and an AWP. And they're sitting on the bomb. MIBR.
That is an absolute disaster.
Whew.
You're still shaking, writhing from the cringe.
This is one of these.
It is one of those. It all went down so quickly. Mutiris gets the double kill. Simple's a deagle, opens up onto Klim, and then the panic sets in. Holy. Not a full eco.
Yeah, that's a bad round.
It was
to
a
lose.
single Desert Eagle. That's a $700 investment.
It's a really bad round to lose.
Into a fully bought up round MIBR. Those are unforgivable.
The only player to get a kill in this entire round for MIBR was LNZ, and that was scrappy at best. So what was a 3-round run is short-lived as BCG will tie us up once more at 9-9.
And now your economics are going to have to be extra. They just got themselves a full bonus buy.
I could create a world where this could be better in a weird way. I'd have to crunch some numbers quick. So Breno was able to drop there. He had like 5.4 left over. Everyone else had enough cash, so it was always going to be fine for the T buy. But BCG winning that round being the eco, their loss bonus goes back down to 1900. So if they lose this,
they'll have a
and they
buy.
lose everybody, they'll have a buy -1.
Yeah.
But then the next round will be 2,400 loss.
And then you're close to it, the 13.
Right, so
Okay, there's a world where this is actually problematic.
it would have been better just to win that round.
For sure. Yeah.
But
yeah. No one's going to deny that. Flash coming up for inside. Gets his long space, albeit with a white screen. Breno starting to probe into this short side. He's more active than normal.
I'm not sure what the play is.
Okay, well, that's going to lead to a second response. He gets info, and Electronic gets the belated trade.
I guess you're hoping that draws a rotation, but it's the rotation player you took down.
Stuck in a 2-2 right now. Crazy forward position. Ooh, caught a brilliant headshot onto VenomZera. He's the flash, traded back. LNZ with one. Simple.
Oh, huge miss.
No! It's going to cost him the round as well. LNZ puts him down, and an impossible one for Aragorn. Nade finds LNZ.
Smokes are fading now, too.
Smoke fades, and Sani needs cover from Klim.
Bomb has been planted.
Tip of the head spotted.
Play the bomb, boys.
Double dice. Aragorn, they get double swung. Okay. MIBR will take the round, but a big miss from Simple has cost them the follow-up to their eco success.
Okay, so four of the 5 players were in buy territory. I can't believe he's just walked back. How is the round? I guess the conversation, they're giving me so much on short, they're not probing me sandbag. Let me just have a look for a fight, and then we can react off of that. But I didn't expect LNZ to have an insane little multi-kill like that. That is huge. The Swede steps up, gets them into the double digits. Now we'll see the buy back on the screen as mentioned. Yeah, it should. So there's only an MP9, but everything else is gunnies.
Yeah.
But you lose this, it's only 2,400.
Oh, it's right on him.
Oh my God.
Doesn't see it.
He's gone now.
Yeah.
Breno with another opener.
He's found another, this time onto Electronic.
Yeah, he's gone for a bit of a monster leer there. So played behind the lurk smoke, gets the opening kill. MP9 becomes an M4 for Aragorn, so this is nice. But in the 4v4, could say this favors MIBR. The defense split 2-2.
Aragorn and Mutiris are going to have their work cut out for them on this B-bomb site. The fast response from Crazy, not far away. The swing and shot, and his headshot perfect.
Now Monster plays.
Now Monster starts to walk. Crazy should have the backstab here, but he's actually remained hidden.
Everyone's
Crazy
here. Everyone's here.
strikes.
Hold up.
We got a brawl. We have a brawl on our screen. Simple trying to find a pick and makes the incision. Now up to Simple in the clutch. The 1 versus 3. No scope's not going to connect. Tries again. LNZ brings him down. The Simple Slayer in back-to-back rounds.
And their money is rough around the edges. It's more than that. It's screwed, right? They don't have enough right now to get out a full buy. It'll have to be a partial investment to defend their honor because this is 12 on the table. Now, you've been here before. Right now, you cannot let another one slip to a couple of upgraded Deagles, right? You have to. So does that mean LNZ calls something a little bit more direct? All right, do I just want to group the boys up and play it simple as opposed to seeing if they push us with a stack? This has more, right? We're talking 5-7s, a couple of smokes. There's
Got to have a plan.
MP9.
There's got to be some sort of maneuver that you've discussed.
In a way, this might be easier than against the full eco because they are more spread out. They're going to use the smokes to block, right? It's going to feel a little bit more standard. It's not just going to be 5 pistols running at you after a simple banger on the dig. Imagine FaZe versus BCG tomorrow.
Oh, even juicier.
I think with the seeds, that might not happen, but I also don't know. Don't quote me. They're walking into the stack on B, Alex.
Yes, they are. Aragorn has his smoke primed and ready. Flashes from Clip. This can go wrong. They could lose another one. They could lose another one to Simple. 5-7 fills the feed. Electronics flashes connect. And MIBR, they cannot break in.
If you've lost 2 ecos in the span of 3 rounds, how are you ever expecting to win this map? If they still get this job done somehow, I will be amazed.
Crazy.
Their money in the follow-up is in a tough position. With loss bonus at the bottom, like Insani, you're probably thinking of the save, but we can see backdoor has been closed by Crazy. Simple just again on the eco. This time it's an eruption of 5-7 kills, and there you have it. The MP9 secures it. Free guns for everybody. You get an AK, you get an AK, you get an AK. We're on the bloody Oprah Winfrey show here, mate.
Everyone gets one.
Oh.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
No, it doesn't. So, financially, Insani can get an AK, Klim can get an AK. They get 1,900 lost into the next, so do they shove? Maybe it's just Insani's the only one allowed to buy. So they... Oh no, it's back and forth. Just making sure Klim has enough for something into the next round. Okay, so it's 2 AKs. It's on your heavier hitters. The flash was the key. The one that came in that just had them all congregated. That was a clutch flash.
Was it electronic through?
Good question.
It was. Well, at least he threw the first. Should have been the... he didn't have a flashback. Could have been the heaven rotate. Time for you to win one of your own, right? If nothing's making sense, and now with your Insani and Klim AKs, you're going to try and pull a round out of nowhere.
So essentially every boost you can think of, they'll go for. Then they might even do run boosts. And then it's all about the Glocks jumping so that the AKs can trade.
Yeah, that's your best bet. And understandably, when you're on the CT side and you know this is the likelihood, you're going to be as passive as possible. Not giving them those fights that they're clearing for. Let them run the clock down. Here comes some Glock baiting, some nade juggling, and Mutiris will be cantering over to be that third man. Oh, you got a little something. Can't catch a break.
Sorry, what?
Can't catch a break. Man gets boosted on his teammate's head, taps the AWPer off. Hang on a second. You're running into a 3-man stacked side still. You still shouldn't have anything to say about this one. Flash for Crazy on the long fade of the smoke. Here's the acceleration. Electronics still good for one on the fast double. Crazy. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Crazy feasts. BCG 11 all. MIBR have had their opportunities. They have had their opportunities. Is the mental
11 again?
Is the mental broken, or will they be able to find something here? Another 13-11 definitely on the cards, or the bonus. Quick on. Sprinting this one. Very quick control.
I think they really want short water, right? 2 through con, 2 towards B. So short water is the space they want to work with. The fact they're not 3-1-1ing, probably going to be a B finish as well. So if we're counting smokes, that's 2 that have been used earlier over towards B. A third smoke was used over towards the playground at the start, which means they have 2 smokes left to block.
Oh, he's walking on him. Electronic just walking through. He's going to catch him. Pants down. LNZ just threw out the Molotov. And oh, Electronic! Double kill at range. He controls the spray, removes Venom Zero towards the connector position. And now with Aragorn primed and ready, anticipating this reaggress, he is booking.
Oh my God.
Breno, what? He's alive.
He just walked close wall, so he only really saw the barrel there. Flash through. Breno swings out. Can't get the job done. Aragorn will get his kill. And that should secure the 12th. There's no money after this for MIBR.
Yeah, Klim just runs and feeds himself to the wolves.
Yeah, that was a little bit desperate, but I can understand the desperation. Klim's had a pretty average map for an AWPer.
Yeah, haven't had too many Klim highlights. Electronics definitely found his game, found his groove, hasn't he? 25-11. A clutch on Ancient that nearly pulled them back into contention. timing he caught there onto LNZ just starts a sequence of unfortunate events.
It's just such a crazy little flow of rounds, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's on this. This second half has been wild.
So I said in the patch of 3, but in the patch of 4 rounds, they lost 2 ecos.
Yeah.
It's like, boys, you did the harder work against the guns. You know, when you're on the T side, sometimes it's just fortune. Sometimes it's nice if it can feel a little bit premeditated or planned, or it's a nice like way to get back. If you're able to win that round that forces them onto the low buy or the decision between the force or the save, that's what you want, because it means that you're leading and dictating the economy, and you've managed to achieve that twice on the T side of Overpass, and we're unable to capitalize on it either time. So some shortcomings for MIBR in that regard. This will be the first map that they have won in 6 weeks.
Gosh. A 6-week drought. And now you just got to get past a Galil, an AK-47, and like 3 pistols.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like we've seen comprehensive rounds where they've been able to apply a lot of pressure to front A and feel like they have the space. We know that they've been gifted it, but they haven't known that for a fact. So 2 smokes lined up and a couple of flashes for good measure. 3 on A to defend this. Good block utility available for the CTs.
Push through that smoke at your own peril. Gutierrez ready to unload his mag. Simple on site, going to mantle up the dice boxes and take ahead. No gone.
No commitment.
BCG just got to defend this site, and they're doing so valiantly. Looking good, looking great. BCG take the second map. It's their pick for a reason. A 13-11 with electronics sailing at the top of the scoreboard. A smirk creeping onto their face because they know they've taken this to a 3rd map.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was a laboured battle, one that I feel they got away with, having to win 2 ecos to get the job done. That final round there, a little bit disappointing, I would say, from MIBR. Just lacking.
That would be huge.
Better be gargantuan.
LNZ looks like he's got keeping the spirits high, trying to keep Insani on his side. I do think Insani's a very good Anubis player. It's one of the maps where I've seen him have some incredibly, hard carry performances.
Do you want to hear something that you might not like?
What?
He's not playing mid anymore. He's playing connector.
Why has he moved?
LNZ's middle. Venom Zero's A.
Oh, it's all changed.
Breno is a good soldier. He does what he's told. He's playing B main. Breno just
Someone
does
has
what he's
to.
told. So it's
Someone
one of
has
those
to.
things. It's just one of those things. CT starting to start for MIBR on the attack. BCG, 3rd and deciding map of this one. It's a series that's been all over the place. Nothing given.
Block util on Venom Zero? Yes. Okay. I always mess this up. When I say, I'll buy a smoke and I'll block A, how's he jiggling this? I want to understand. How do you not mess this up? Yeah. And then you run away and throw it off the wall. Oh, see? At least he pulled it out.
Yeah. No.
All right. Well, that's fair enough.
They're still retaking this side is...
So don't do what I do or Venom Zero does, which is that.
Yeah, it's just a tough... You're doing that because you're not expecting that level of acceleration. You're thinking there'll be more tells.
Like, it's obvious. It's easy when you hear them running through the water and you just throw it at the wall. Like, but that's they've played it. They've just gone rugs contact. That is hard to counter.
Life of an A anchor.
Yeah.
So as far as pistols are concerned, you go back to Ancient. We split the pistols there. You take a look at Overpass. BCG won both, and now they have won the first into map number 3. So the pistols 4-1.
4-1.
4-1 in the pistol department. So very strong in that regard. Let's see if they're able to follow through with the victory off the back of that one. Okay, interview from Maka has hit Angel TV. You guys can go read that in your own time, but they're a bit of a battled at the moment, old 3D Max, so you can go read what Maka has to say about that. But MIBR are going to force spy back in. This map still has a ever slightly T bias, so BCG by getting this and then the next one for free, that would go a long way in helping them get a good T side haul.
The difficulty is you're so light on util. You better be using every single ounce of that flashbang and that HE. LNZ's trying to use every movement trick to ascertain any safe info. Confirms mid's not occupado. He's got his name all over it. Venom Zera down. 60 HP remains. well to get one there. Forces the fight, forces the trade, but the two teams have got a little bit of an advantage. Quick flick out of Simple's rifle, but he's going to get overwhelmed. Flying MP9 brings him down.
They're in B, though. The bomb can't go down.
Yeah, E-Box Molly forces either a fight or a retreat. They'll opt for the latter.
Another smoke available for Electronic as well.
They can do something with this. Crazy. Just about tucked in. Just about. Oh, not quite enough. So now 3v1.
We've seen him clutch before.
Yeah, he could do it again. Smoke, no kid. Smoke on the bomb.
He's planted for himself. Not yet, anyway.
Let's get that down. And then try and find a weird angle to defuse and hope.
You let the low HP player defuse.
That's not cool, is it?
Why are you letting the
That's
low
not
HP
cool.
player defuse?
Wait. Oh, Electronic! He's got 3. He comes up clutch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's really weird. Why wouldn't... I mean...
I think that right there shows you not all 1v3s are the same, are they?
No, not at all.
This one couldn't have been... I understand he has to kill the diffuser through the smoke, but it was going to be... Simple liked it.
Yeah, okay.
I get it is a stressful round to win, but I think with how we see it, it looks so casual.
It looks so
Electronic.
casual, but that's because we did have X-Ray. Yeah.
That is the power of Electronic, though.
Just get myself a little coffee sip.
Well, they really like these traps over towards the mid-hole, don't they? They had a clamp down with A-main, E-box, and window push in the previous that caused some chaos, but not enough to get them through. Now they're on the eco, they have a little look, and they will be able to hedge their bet safely over towards A. So in the right place for this. They like losing ecos. Can they win one?
Maybe, just maybe. They need some headshot from the USP. Down off the one. And handled by Crazy. Clear that one dig. Not going to hit it. Doesn't get another chance, really. Oh, he does get another chance. A crab walk into the deagle. Was expecting his spray to connect instantaneously. Does not. Partner up and double swing, and Electronic puts him down.
Dennis having some impactful moments. Sure, that was just against the Eek, but got a little bit sketchy when you look at the HP after they walk away with that one.
Okay, you got the 3-0 start, and now we'll get the guns out. Haven't said much of Klim's name. If ever there was a time, it would be right about now to wake up, start finding impact, imposing some sort of AWP presence across the map.
I think on Overpass, he definitely wasn't a scary AWPer. On Ancient, he was able to have a couple of key moments, but they weren't all with the AWP, were they?
No, a lot of rifle work.
Let's see if he can pick one off the back.
It's been a real focus point for BC.Game, so understandable the way he started there. And they are heading his way, at least Aragorn is. Back through middle.
Full reroute.
Yeah. Spam guns, throw nades, act like you're doing your default spread and then quickly reboot.
Couldn't have worked better, could it?
Pull the rotation off, no one's in middle, you get it for free.
Massive void. But then is this where you look for the finish, or are you still continuing to try and pull them around the map? They're starting to push A main now. They blocked B simultaneously.
Aragorn's been holding for this exact eventuality, hoping to hear a sound cue and then just shoot him in the back of the head. You saw the tip of the head there. So now they go out. There's one less defender, but Klim is on the site as well. They don't know there's 3 of them. Peeks back in. That's a repeat. Aragorn finds a nice backstab, but quickly traded. Venom's forward position pays dividends. LNZ can't handle it.
Nate.
Oh, bounces perfectly. Simple goes down. It's up to Crazy. Breno comes in from A main side, unannounced. Picks up the bomb, but goes looking for the fight. Breno's in this corner. He's like, blocks him. Breno, patience and prevails. MIBR on the board.
Running into his demise right there. Well handled from MIBR, even though it was touch and go throughout. Chaos in a couple of patches of that one, but their first round is secure as timeout called from BCG, and I'm just taking a look at the finances to see what you're not going to be able to play a drawn-out round like you just did. You are going to have to do something more direct. So they are only lacking 2 rifles. That's going to be Aragon and Crazy operating with a Tech 9 and a Mac 10. There's a Galil for Electronic and AKs for Simple and Mutiris. It's the util that's the concerning part. This is why I'm saying it has to be more direct. In every round so far, it's felt like MIBR have done these little looks out the mid-hole, right? LNZ's been set up with a couple of flashes to be jarring. So if you're taking a slow round, you're going to need to be wary of that within the opening exchanges. Flashing again. No, he's just standing a bit more passive this time. So is it Crazy selling a fake over towards B? Is it them going the safe route through rugs, then go back through connector after some main pressure? They're in for free.
Oh, same jump scare from VenomZera. Couldn't find their heads. Little too easy onto the A approach there.
Well, let's take a look, Alex. You and I can take a look at this, right? So let's go VenomZera. Let's go zoom right in. We're going to go gun rounds only. And we're going to take a look at how often in the last 5 matches he does this. A lot.
Like 50%, 60%.
Maybe
of the
more.
time.
Yeah. So he's, by being caught out the pistol round, whatever, right? But again, in this situation, I think it's going to start spilling over.
What I don't understand is why he doesn't try, you know, the safer of the two, for especially up against guns, you know, like the pixel gap, where you sit there and stand at the back.
Look, if I'm going to... VenomZera is one of the fresher names on this roster, right? We've seen Insani and Breno for a long time. LNZ we know. Klim is an academy up-and-coming player. VenomZera, we have seen his name, but not on a regular basis against better opposition. And a big point of the conversation, even though MIBR have played a truckload of maps through this season, they've all been against worse opposition domestically. So this is something that clearly he hasn't been punished with previously, but it's something that BCG have used to punish him now twice. Right? They're so comfortable walking into main. Right? Just direct in, punish him, and that's 1 free kill and away they go. So you're right, he will need to address what he's doing. Climby boy.
That's mid. Like, Klim, dead after 1, and the support can't help him. Their mates out. Gonna swing off the flash. Limited options for LNZ and the pistols. It might just be a smoke push spray down here. Also the first contact. Just the ding.
Well done. Okay, they might be getting themselves a win on a new... I know I'm speaking early. There's a lot of rounds still to be played. 5 rounds T-side. You're almost there, right? 1 more to guarantee. I would like to see them pushing for 7 or 8. But there's still a long way to go before that conversation can begin. That was an eco. That was dealt with. It needs to be more to the game plan than just exploiting VenomZera over towards A, but I'm sure there's more details. Insani playing E-Box. Klim can bring out the AWP, and as the timeout comes to its conclusion, the AWP will be invested. So he does get out his weapon of choice. Rifles for the rest, no defuse kit in this one. So post-plant situation to be somewhat dicey. And away we go. There's a 4-round gap. Will it continue? Lots of early B pressure applied there with that side smoke. Whole molly HE, that's going to allow Simple's pathing.
That's a crazy quick lurk smoke lineup. He's thrown that. He actually lands like bang in front of main. Simple, quick boost up middle. Responsible for this. And he's nailed it. He's absolutely nailed it.
He looks so casual. He doesn't look... His facial, there's nothing.
Crazy caught out by Insani. Nice little crouch timing on that one. Just evades the bullet.
Good move.
Now you can just lock in. You've got yourself that nice 2-man advantage. The pressure is on the T side to make a play. And it looks like it's going to be a flash push. Gets away.
Yeah, won't catch Aragon. Sorry, won't catch VenomZera. Will Aragon this time. Okay, Venom, if he dies, now we're in a 2v2.
Oh my god, they've squandered a 2-man advantage. LNC was so stubborn.
He can re-smoke. Oh, it's a lurk smoke out camera. Maybe not worth it now. He spilled it in. They're going to come through ahead of this with this buffer.
Double A main post plant. Mutiris and Electronic partner up. Mutiris takes contact. Electronic playing for the round and the clutch. One be nice. Oh, doesn't tap his head on the cross.
Now the elevations are the problem.
Yeah, you're just going to call the bluff on the first one. Oh. Quick adjustment, deadly, and now no time for this. You've got to have to just count to 5 in your head, and Electronics won the round by existing.
It's hard to be critical because there's a 2v2, and we mentioned there's no kid at the start of the round, but in that situation, I know Breno's thinking, well, if I don't go to them, they're not coming to me, but it's like, but you need to trust your teammate.
Yeah.
Or you guys need to save.
Weird fight from, like, LNZ in middle, like, just kept kind of being stubborn with the commitment to the fight. I understand, of course, you want to try and get to camera and help, but just didn't look good.
This is the best BCG have looked all series long.
Yes,
so look, the flip side of this is, sure, MIBR might have been off to a hotter start on Ancient. That was close, 13-11 by the end of things after a Electronic 1v4. Mid push. He's going through this.
Sani flashed in and removes Electronic, so that's a very poignant piece removed. Activation from Breno, a quick burst to the face. Pace, the name of the game here for MIBR. You, once again, acquired an early advantage. Will they once again be able to return? Fighting into Temple. The jiggle timing is everything. Careful. Crazy working forward.
Okay, this is nice. Trusting in Simple's AWP. Crazy can take the space.
Controls it. Pistol converts. LNZ puts the body shot down range.
But Insani is going back to respawn. So the cross to sight feels very treacherous.
Ooh, more util.
Strong Temple. We've got 2 smokes. Everyone's here to defend for MIBR.
Simple, well aware of the likely IV. Double swing. Oh, comes down to the 1v1. Mutiris nearly had them both. Simple dips away, getting hunted down. Run out by VenomZera.
Okay, an eco win for them off the Insani mid push. Gets it only with the AK. And the fact that VenomZera had just run it Simple.
Let's go. Yeah, you want to fight?
Oh my God.
You know he's going to be barking after that one.
God, okay. Well, that's round number 2. There's the mid push. You can see Clinton's having to set that up. Breno, nice activation as well. The trade comes in. 2 kills simultaneously against this 2v3. Simple and Mutiris both getting their initial exchange. But VenomZera not backing down. Takes the fight, takes the round, and gives them something to work with.
VenomZera cannot go down with empty hands on this A side. What's more impressive is he's held on to his smoke. He can just replace this one after the next. Oh my God, he gets flashed into A main. And now he catches the flash! Oh my God. Okay, there it is. More time to rot off the clock. A main is under their control.
So forced to smoke exchange there. 2 in baskets is what they have to get through, and then the third man, a Klim, can rotate in quickly.
The flash catches them both. Beautiful flash work. There is still another man. And Sani hoping, oh, he's been hurt as well.
Never mind, Klim dead. You know where both players are?
Unlosable. Even hunting.
Crazy's gonna hurt.
Oh,
Fortunately, the fight came his way. All right.
Sheesh.
So Insani just looking to save. I don't know if we'll get those good graces. As good gracious, he has been spotted.
Back to spawn.
Back to where it all started. So loser of this will go down to the 0-2 bucket. They're going to be joining Voca and FaZe. And then the loser in that inner circle versus legacy matchup we have coming next. So we don't know if FaZe will make it in time tomorrow. But if they do, they will be playing in a 0-2 game against one of those aforementioned names. Which do you think is the most exciting 0-2 game? Let us know in Twitch chat.
They are the talk of the town right now.
FaZe.
Yeah.
For all the wrong reasons. But they're still in with a chance for the major, so we'll see what happens.
This is aggressive pathing from Simple. He's quick to this. He's hoping to catch an overextension in middle.
They did this fast last time they went for the boost. And main push.
Wow, Mutiris has handled that.
Very well done. Klim trying to get a little bit pushy. When there's partial investment, more risks can be taken, and now when you're down a man, even more so. He's got an awful lot of space to work with, does old Klimmy.
Klimbo.
It's milk backwards.
Oh my god, it is.
Sour if he doesn't get this one.
Lots of info. And Mutiris audible. You can hear multiple bodies. Breno surely relaying that to the squad. A pivot is possible. Insani knows all about that.
I think they have a pretty good idea that you boosted window.
And I think he had the up as well. Nice shot. Back of the head. And a under-fortified. It's just LNZ's P250 here. Insani going to be looking to try and lend a hand. That made really low. LNZ is ringing. Gets overrun and Simple. Yep, nails the headshot. Takes down Insani. Looking set to collect here unless Klim can catch multi. Catches hot lead from the AK-47 to BCG. This is looking better. This is looking like a convincing T side on Anubis, already up to 8. Just to think as well that this could very well have slipped by the wayside if Overpass hadn't gone their way.
So who else has got a backwards name? Or a name that spells something else? Don't say Carson.
Cutler?
Reltuck, I think you mean.
Yeah. A name spelled
Netic.
backwards. Netic is kitten.
Kitten,
Jane Ups, obviously.
of course.
What's machine backwards? N-E... I can't spell. I can't do backwards things. Enecham. Enecham.
That's pretty good. Don't know
Yeah.
how close it
Let's
is.
replay it backwards real quick.
In slow-mo.
Enecham.
There's a good one for everybody. You can just go into that back corner where Klim went and aim at the spot you would aim at with 4th spawn on Anubis, and you can throw the same snow. Pushing.
Push. Aragorn dips. And a nade for LNZ. Backs away. Okay, well, it's nice to have that early territory. Where's the vulnerability, though? It is light on B initially.
Yeah, and that's why you can see this block smoke come in. You either want to... There's 2 options, I think, when teams shove water. One of them, in my mind, is just if you're grouped up, being able to bulldoze through B main. The other is taking mid control, and that's what they've done here. Because eventually they will have to slip out, and then once the hole becomes a susceptible point that you can get flanked, they can be stairs, they can be above you. There's too many problems, so one of the 2. Diligent Staffers. Oh, there are 2 heads. Crazy's only spotted 1.
Doesn't sound anyone that's joyous. Very much so.
Free fire.
Free fire.
Downtown.
Damn. Terrifying, actually, just to hear their nail gun start to unload.
But they're going big.
Go from Mutiris to that tap. Nice combination.
Oh,
Meal.
no.
Simple takes down Mutiris. LNZ takes down Simple. And now MIBR have the advantage. Bomb into B. BCG. Aragorn Electronic to try and turn the tables.
Breno's got a kit. Klim has a smoke.
He's got to win this head-to-head first. Oh, they know about Breno. Peek at your own risk. Back away. Oh, but the peek from Klim's AWP. That should be it. That should be it. Electronic nearly transferred.
Here.
He's got it. He had a chance.
Yeah, a moment earlier up there on jail, and that could have been his. Okay, 3rd round now. 4 is all that's available for MIBR, but as expected, this one is hard to call. So 8-3 going into the final round of play for this first half. There will be money for the buy. There'll be a drop available for Crazy, and everyone will be all good in the hood.
Like this then. Klim smoke stairs. Kado.
It's just the little details that you don't see this from Voca in the same way you are from MIBR. I think there's a step up, there's a distinction between those 2.
Yeah.
In that scenario, Insani got the kill outside of B. Now, for sure, they only knew Insani was pushed all the way. Maybe they heard steps of 2. Maybe. But But notice how the first guy comes back, waits for Insani to swing and take the dark fight first. Like, it's like, it might look like he's baiting, but it's better that way, right? Don't give away free info as electronic, you're going to be a dead man. It's too close.
Yeah, he read the flash, though. He's absolutely smashed them instead. Cracking skulls with the Kalash. Crazy swings on in as well to ensure dominance for the final round. It is just Breno and Klim. A regress on middle, hoping to be able to catch someone. Perhaps a lingering T tucked. Klim goes peeking in. Nice dynamic warping here. If he gets a second, it's all falling apart, all for naught.
Oh, they're not. I thought they would just force them into B off the back
Simple
of that.
takes bomb solo.
And Crazy's going to sell B.
Is he going to try and drop the bomb or go Bay?
Simple's playing clutch. Crazy's playing distraction. Okay, so you guys get the info.
He's coming back. Simple
You know it's
starts
the
to
orb.
move. You know where they both are.
Simple's going to get the bomb down, and there'll be time bled off the clock. Simple with an incendiary and 2 flashes. He's planting for main. Crazy needs to get over to A now. Bro, Crazy, no please. Simple is going to chew you out, little guy. It's an A main plant.
Knife out. Good work to do. Ooh, and he goes down. Crazy, where are you? Audible to Breno. Audible to Breno. Crazy just runs in, flashes himself, and dies.
The way you said that got me. That got me too good. That got me way too good.
They're 8-4 up.
That was a 4v2 though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, we have fun.
Yeah, we have fun around here. We have fun. We have fun.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, just the seats are not quite right. It's not quite comfortable.
You guys got another one? Hey, can we maybe switch this? Hey, coach, can I?
No, is there a...
Hey, Taz, you want to come play?
All right, shake that off. 8-4, win a pistol.
Oh, dear. Well, pistols, they're 4
4 and 1.
4 out of 5. Yeah, so they could be 5 and 1 after this one if they do pick it up, and they'll be definitely alleviating a whole lot of stress if they pick this pistol up. I'll say that. I'll say that. Electronic turns the flash, gets the first. Simple grabs the second on the push. Another player, VenomZero, in vain in mid. He gets traded, and then Klim's just given all the room in the world to work.
In Crazy's defense, I reckon the comms aren't fantastic at the BC.
Probably not either, but surely Mutiris is like, he's Crazy, he is planning A.
Yeah, you'd think that would.
Crazy, the bomb is planted on A.
A.
Someone would have been telling him.
Oh, yes, that's what you're looking for. Quick execution of one. He overstays, of course he does. He wanted more. One felt good. Wanted another second one. Feel equally as good. Not going to happen.
No, and feels bad now that you have to sit by and watch.
True.
So still just a 2-2 split of the defense. They are going to have 4 players knocking on their door. 3 through main, 1 through E-box.
Crazy has an incendiary. Throws it out. Doesn't really achieve much unless you go peeking over the top of it and get that kill. Just like that. Okay, Crazy. Nice tap. Insani gets across, though. He slips the ranks. And now they're going to go for a CT-centric post plant. They have the disadvantage. Insani, you're not going to go for the mid drop, are you? Yeah, he is. He's going for the... No, he's not. No, he's not.
They're just going to play from CT.
Gosh, this is... It's very effective, but the smoke could very much prove to be the difference maker here. Aragorn got to get that smoke down. Yeah. And Crazy's already tapped another head. Nice work on the CT side here on the way back in.
Just someone defuse.
Yeah, anyone on that bomb would be great.
Someone has to defuse. Someone has to defuse.
Yeah. Thankfully, Mutiris realized no one else was going to do it.
How close is it? Like, I know they've got it, but...
Too close.
Okay, so they probably had what? Another second?
Second, yeah.
Okay. So they managed their time perfectly. And there you go. The stress, it's not that it doesn't exist. It's that it is just waylaid.
Yes.
For maybe a moment longer. or they lose to the Force Spy. 2 Galils, an AK, Mac 10, and a Tech 9 on VenomZera. They've got some smokes for the base level openings. They won't use any of them, so not smoking con from spawn, not throwing any B pressure from spawn. They do want to try and be quite pouncy on middle, so VenomZera will be assisting from Rugs for this mid space. He'll be helping them split A here.
Flying back 10 hits the headshot, finished off by the nice double. Renault's Galil feasts. That's a quick one from LNZ, and they crumble.
Now the stress.
Yep, stress
that
is
was
back.
waylaid is
Immediately back.
it's ripe.
Yeah. Plucked from the tree.
So we'll take this time to talk about the CT setup that you can expect to see out of BCG. You are going to be having Simple as your AWPer, right? You're going to see him go for A main picks, you'll go middle sometimes. Maybe the AWP will find itself on B, locking down main, maybe using a good spawn to pick connector. That's the easy one. Electronic is the mid rifler. He's going to be up close and personal like we just saw just then. And he'll be a bit weedy, right? He'll be fighting around your holes. He's going to be pushing. He's going to be spamming smokes. He'll be doing all those jobs. You've got Aragorn as your A anchor. So he has to work in combination with either Simple or Electronic to help defend that site. And that leaves Crazy to be the B main player and Utiris to play the utility simulator in E-Box. So that's a setup for the CT side that you can keep in mind.
Will MIBR lose 20 ecos in this third map? Set a bit of a record after losing 2 economicals in 4 rounds.
Yes, it's hard to do that,
Yeah.
but it has been done
It
on
has
this
been done.
blessed Sunday. Just a good message from Steve for everybody in chat. Steve5043 says, if you're not high rank in CS2, that's 1500 elo or higher. Do not talk noise in chat, please. So thank you, Steve, for that one. Here we go, B main push.
Not the flash you were looking for.
No.
Second one's good.
Yep.
Gets out and gets in.
He also means Valve
1500
Premier
Yeah,
15.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prem. Cowabunga. Mid-util. Electronic Aragorn, this little forward mid-trap, hoping for Insani to jump into their jaws. Pressure applied in multiple fronts at the same time. Good HE connection onto LNZ, though. He's going to be finished off by Mutiris. The FAMAS finds him. Insani does start to search, but I think he's got the info. And now the MP9, ooh, it activates.
3
Grim
players,
handles
they
it,
know,
though.
3 mid.
Can't find more than one. Mutiris gets away with the first.
He can win this.
He's winnable, not if he goes peeking straight back into Klim.
Okay, become a 2-round game in a moment. Should be the eco now for BCG. If this is anything like the other 2 maps, it needs to be 13-11. We wouldn't have it any other way.
Of course not.
All right, guys, we're going to have some fun during this eco. We like to have fun around here. Let me see what fun buttons we got for you. Welcome to PGL Bucharest 2026. Today, you're watching Counter-Strike on your Sunday Fun Day. And that's what we're talking about as the A main flash is lined up.
What's the deal with these eco rounds?
You save your money, you buy some better guns.
And then you end up losing to just pistols. Make it make sense.
Main flash, heard, pushing now. VenomZera, Galil in hand, strikes down 2 with some venom.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
3 in total there. That is how you deal with ecos, isn't it?
Venom. I mean, get him. Venom. Ba-da-bum-ba-bum. Oh, trying to do some housekeeping. Throw that AK down to his comrades and keep it out of the grubby mitts of Electronic and Simple. That would be a robbery.
Authorities are now on the scene as MIBR have converted against an eco round.
Yes, I'm receiving reports here that a wig factory has been robbed. The police are combing the area.
Terrorists win.
More at 6. How much of a tangled up situation is the Wig heist?
It's looking hairy here on the scene.
9-7 in the BCG versus MIBR fixture. More of that with Matt Sinatra.
Matt Sinatra.
Don't know.
Yeah, respect, man.
He does the 6 o'clock news.
Yeah, Matt Sinatra.
Matt. Okay, T-Spawn, Insta, E-Box Smoke. That's going to give them some wiggle room. 2-1-2.
On your red, son.
Really achieve the goal. So a slower stance, I think MIBR making sure that no aggression ruin their rounds. They'll play on a later tempo.
They'll flash there for Aragon now. He throws down the block until. Space to stretch his legs through middle. Looks like it is going to be that pincer maneuver. He's going to slip into the smoke.
Did the nade hit him?
The impact, yeah, it did. He calls off the play.
But it's A-main that they really need to be worried about.
Redeploys his own smoke, so now gives up his position. Going to draw the attention of Electronic, who actually burrows into the smoke. Is he going to pass him? This is crazy.
Oh, team flash!
He's going to go through. He's going to go through. He's going to have Electronic right side by side. Gets nothing. Electronic still profits. Opening kill for BC.Game. Entrance from VenomZera. Trying to force out the back of the site. Electronic primed, but goes down to the headshot. Clem's solid as a rock double from Utiris.
Coming through.
Big push. Simple. What's he got? A book flash in his face, and now LNZ in the 1v2. Can he come up clutch? Can Crazy find some redemption? The 10th round available for BCG. If he can just get past LNZ, it's a battle of wits between the two. Patience prevails. LNZ clutches up. Crazy goes down. It's a one-round game.
What a crazy round.
That was a crazy round.
What a
or an LNZ round, technically.
A little bonkers moment. LNZ's had a couple nice multi-kill moments, hasn't he? And cool under the pressure.
So many different ways that could have gone down. The team flash, the smoke impact, the whole variety of ways Insani could have really ripped that A site to shreds. Instead, though, Electronic just emerges from the smoke and has his back turned.
What flash caught Simple as he was pushing out of heaven? Was that a team flash? It could have been, right?
Yeah.
And look,
He jumped to
sure,
his
he's still
POV
taking a risk, but it's going to be a partial here to try and stop MIBR from tying things up 9-9. Again, we're not joking. Overpass was essentially decided down the stretch because MIBR lost to these type of rounds. So it is going to be very important that they can find this level of conversion. One of those mollies missed. You can see there it's just deflected. Meant to be blocking off the window. Well, not the window. The house.
Oh.
The house. The
Yeah.
house and the doors. The house, the doors, and the hole.
Story by no. Crazy running and gunning and gets nothing for his troubles. Utiris might have to try something in a similar vein. Great restraint, you can see from the connector players there.
If they could steal away an AK, equip themselves with something going forward, I think that's probably the best they're going to be able to muster. Holding on to the Kevlar and head armor is also going to be quite nice for them too.
Nothing. No extra bonus, just the casualty of Crazy. At least you keep your Kev. Save some pennies.
PVISION focus on their second map if everyone wants to go check that out. After that will be the MongolZ versus Eyeballers.
Should be good.
And after this one will be Legacy versus Inner Circle. There'll be no FaZe versus Wildcard. FaZe of forfeit.
Could you give me the Eyeballers roster?
Yes, the
Is that
Eyeball.
still JW?
It is.
Still
It is. JW is still there. Quite happy to be back. He's playing alongside of Maxter. You will have heard of
Yes,
Maxter.
yeah.
Dex, maybe.
No.
Okay. Bob XD.
Yes.
Okay. And Rolf.
Don't know Rolf. Rolf.
Rolf.
Rolling on laughing floor.
Yeah, there's no T.
Rolf.
Yeah.
Rolling on laughing floor.
Yeah. Well, we had a. Oh, yeah, it was no Roffle. Still no the.
No.
know.
You don't need the damage onto electronic.
Again, in no rush MIBR.
Not at all.
And I don't have a qualm with it. I think that it just shows you the panic should be more, with the way the map is structured, be more on the CTs. Because first of all, you want to retain util for as long as you can, but you feel like you have to block early because you can lose direct, you can lose mid quickly, A and B. You can lose everything quickly. It's the opposite of Overpass.
Yeah. Nails the shot, but quick trade.
Huge trade.
Clem just zooms into that void. Caught by electronic though, so he's managed to pull BC.Game into the advantage.
It doesn't inform you very much though. You still know
This will.
that there's 2B.
Jail side, an important fight. Terrorists couldn't find it.
The fact that they've walked into the B site after the exchange has fallen in the favor of BCG towards middle, and they've done that, that's pretty poor by Muteris and Crazy.
Yeah.
Your teammates have traded 2 for 1 in middle. Your B has gone more passive, sure, because you've lost the ability to be annoying in middle, so you no longer have that, but it should still be at least 1. If it's 2 for 1 back the other way, fine. We're squibs.
We're all squibs.
Or squids. Or quids.
I agree with MT13582
What did
in
he
the
say?
chat. He said, just bring on overtime already.
Well, we haven't had an overtime in this series.
Yeah, I think we're due one.
We're definitely doing like a 13-11 at a minimum. JW pregnant, check HLTV.
Classic. You know, maybe it's nostalgia clouding my judgment, but they just don't do the memes that they used to.
Yeah, copy pastors used to be better back in the day.
Oh, you know, do you remember the advice animals? Oh, just a good old-fashioned meme format. Picture of random animal,
It'd just be videos.
multicolor
Remember?
Background.
When I am team name, right?
Yep.
Yep,
Yep, that was strong. Like just a picture of a raccoon, picture of a duck. Don't know what the duck was again. Was that good advice duck or something?
I
Bad
don't
luck,
know.
Brian.
Bad luck. Isn't that from Family Guy?
No, it was just a guy's picture who was a meme format back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, he's old now. Then there's Harold, of course, or whatever his name was, Concerned Harold.
Oh yeah, that concerned Harold.
You know Concerned Harold. Yeah. With that face that looks concerned.
Yeah, he looks damn concerned.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's a lot of money for MIBR down the stretch. I am ever so worried about BCG in this.
Pourquoi?
Their first half was the best counted. Oh, they just missed. And on the foot. Who threw that?
Slap
Electronic.
on the wrist for
I think
electronic.
it was electronic. Okay. That one lands at least. He's be given another HE. 2-3 split with 3 over towards A. Minute 15 on the clock, plenty of time to find the finish. Still a couple of smokes, a couple of flashes, and a molly to work with as exchange of U2 over towards connector.
This is a powerful Molotov. It's going to clear out that post pillar that Muteris is trying to use and utilize here on his way back out.
They're so lucky. There's no A main push, there's nobody searching middle, and they're just setting up for a 5-man B split. 2 in through connector. Rotation is coming from electronic now. And then we'll have this flash from Con in a moment. Have to wait this one out. Oh, it's a little bit early.
Very nice from Muteris. Slides into the double kill, clears out the approach from the E-Box side. It's more like it from the BC.Game defense. Muteris had one kind of blemish on his defensive record, so he's managed to redeem himself there with a solid double kill. Renner's can clear him out. Gets one back. 2 on 5, goes 2 on 4.
Needs this, I can't play it.
Okay, they've actually got it. Hang on a second. Electronic going to stabilize and save the day. Never mind, a missed shot from Simple. Suddenly there's another chance at for
10
Breno.
seconds.
Just really going to go for this one. Tries to tap out one. Why not?
He
Why
had
not?
a fight on all 3 of those players there.
Yeah, he did. This is a different universe where he's taking that into the 1v1.
Yeah, slightly sharper with those pre-aims.
It's stressful, huh?
It didn't need to. Well, that didn't need to. Whatever happens is what needed to happen, isn't it? But tied up again. And as mentioned, the money down the stretch is going to be hard to break. I think there's this one and one more available for MIBR after this. Yeah, so 5.7 on Breno, 3.3, 3.4, 4.6. They're all good for another buy into the next round. A plant would definitely help quash mild concerns from somebody like Isani, who is a little bit lighter on the financial department.
Simple. Duo. This mid hop. I'm gonna ask questions of it. Here they come. Couple of flashbangs layered in. Simple. Ooh, missed shot. Well, a lot of pressure onto Electronic now. You'd have loved that opening kill. Still nails it on the swing from LNZ. Strong. Trade from Klim. They know where the AWP was, and it's pulled Mutiris off of B as well. Ooh, when you see the camera smoke, that gives a clear indication as to their approach and their priorities.
And Sonny's given the good graces to go for this fight.
Head to head with him. Oh, he's quick. Sani clears him out, nails it. Now this next fight for Crazy will be the same. Death POV, not this time. Missed shots. Traded by
That's
clear.
both B defenders though. Mutiris and Crazy both dead. Simple the AWPer and Aragon the A defender. You have the information to play this post-plant.
Aragon going to approach from middle, if they approach.
Simple's still at heaven.
Yeah, you're right. He's not going anywhere.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll have to just keep monitoring both teams' finances. We're going round for round, blow for blow here. Aragon can buy, Simple can drop one. And Crazy is going to be right there. This one, he's going to have a bit more back and forth. There is a good chunk of loss bonus for BCG. I think it's 9. So
Everyone's got
yeah,
something.
they're all fine. But it's just the business end of the game that's the issue, right? You forego another one of those. Sure, you could sit and say, oh, they have max loss bonus. They'll be able to buy in the next. But they'll be up against 12. Are they going to try and inject a little bit of life into the CT side in terms of an opening move? I know before they tried to do one, the U2 was missed, so Aragon didn't pick. Fine. Maybe there's something that's a bit more team-based as opposed to like sight.
Renault's holding BU till the bomb starting here as well. God flash lined up. Simple to take the first shot. Electronic in middle. Now Simple goes down. It's all too easy. Now you can start to, I was going to say pump the brakes. They're going to pump the pedal. Charge in. LNZ and Breno collapsing into the site. And a flawless one from MIBR. That was a little too easy.
Okay, so it really needs to be BCG somehow win the next round to get to 11.
Yeah.
And then lose 13 to 11. So all 3 maps with 13 to 11.
Just for the aesthetics.
Yeah, well, he hasn't had a crazy game. He's 12 kills. It's been more of a team effort. Klim's the man at the top of the scoreboard. 19 frags in total for him. But yeah, your mid defense just getting obliterated. I thought maybe they would start to do something a little bit more team-based, but felt individual with the way that those kills went down in the feed. And this could be that, as they will do their best to bring together the buy. I mentioned that with the max loss bonus and the residual, they would be okay. And they still have been able to bring out the AWP and 3 M4s with a FAMAS for Crazy. There are even kits. And everybody has full util besides Mutiris and Crazy missing a flash, Simple missing a flash. So let me try that again. Not everybody at all, is it, Chad?
Not
it's
necessarily.
2 out of the 3, 2 out of the 5, which isn't even the majority. That's how that works.
Zoom. I do like that.
Yeah, there are some nice
I do
games.
like
Do we have J-Raz today? What's going on?
Potentially.
I don't think he'd be doing the A stream, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you
J-Raz
right,
wouldn't
yeah.
be here with us on the B stream. All right, is this it? For the long old series, Simple aggression wants to get stuck in.
Ooh, he wants to end it. He wants to end it on his own terms as well. Mutiris and Simple going to have a fight here on their hands, and a great shot from Simple. Mutiris builds up on top of it. Double in the feed. Quick response though, they collapse. Both of them, Electronic and Simple, on different fronts. Both fall. Aragon reveals his position with a block on A. Bombs maneuvering back towards
I think
that.
you definitely go A because they just blocked. So by the time that everybody gets there, at least 10 seconds on the smoke is going to be removed. And Crazy him and Mutiris, they're still worried. Like, are they around water? Even with this info, it doesn't give you anything. Like, if you peer forward, they could have gone up T stairs. They could be middle, right? That's what Aragon's having to worry about right now, and they're walking into A for the finish.
Oh. Gets away, gets the info, still alive and kicking though, not going to be able to put up a fight to stop the plant. We wait for the rotation. Crazy and Mutiris are on their way. Coming in through the A main side. Double cheese available, it's just dumping them. No secret of their approach. Tap towards the cake. Forced out by the incendiary. MongolZ playing for that one tap, doesn't get anything. Mutiris a nice headshot. Still an opportunity for Insani. Trying to end it here for MIBR. Bomb is ticking. Aragorn can't do it. It's all onto Mutiris. Into the 1v1. Going for the stick. It's his only option. There's no kit. If he gets away with this, we play on, but not to be. MIBR, a labored endeavor. Nearly every single round of every single map's regulation, but they cut it one short. A 13-10 to finish.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there. And this one is going to mean a lot to MIBR. They brought LNZ to start the season. They've been playing domestically back in South America all year long. They finally make a European trip. Yesterday against Astralis, they get 2-0'd. Mirage, they were close.